old-fashioned Christmas. AM 1490 and 96.7 FM, KRIB.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CL Dell, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Lions basketball in the air for a Tuesday night. Clear Lake and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Lions basketball in the air for a Tuesday night. Clear Lake and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. North Central Conference doubleheader here on KRIB. Let's start out with the girls' game. Clear Lake coach Adam Ernest joins us for pregame comments. And coach, just looking back at that Algona game, it was a thriller. You led in the right 90 seconds of the ball game, the final 90 seconds, and picked up a key victory here at the beginning of the season.
It was, and it was obviously a game that's important in the conference race. It was a game that I knew our players, with a week of preparation, really wanted to get and perform well. Like you said, it did take it took the full 32 minutes of play, but we did not play good through three and a half quarters, you could say, especially offensively. But what I liked is with our team is we didn't change course. We never got too high, got too low. I thought our physicality, our toughness, our really was the difference. And again, that's what you want to see, especially our first test of the season. First true test that was a close game. It felt like it, especially coming off the tip. It was a tougher. It was a tougher opponent, and what I love to see is how we finished and how we stayed the course, and we never got too high, too low, and really, really proud of our squad.
And getting that type of a situation, an average situation, at this point of the season is probably not a bad thing. It can definitely help boost your team, especially when you're heading into a three-game week. Absolutely.
We want to be tested as much as possible. That's why we go out and we try to find high-quality opponents. Obviously, though, this is a great conference opponent that was ranked, and we're doing some things really well. Like I said, as I say every time I'm with you, Bob, is there is so much room for improvement. But you look at our team right now, defensively, we're the number 3 team in the entire state in points allowed. All right, that's incredible. That's our identity. That's what we do day in and day out of practice. Is we want to be the hardest working, the toughest, the most physical team that any team that we play against all year, win, lose, or draw. We don't want anybody looking forward to playing Clear Lake. But on the other side of things, I was just pulling stuff up before coming to the games here tonight. We're the number 1 team in the state, 340 teams in the fewest turnovers per game. All right, obviously it's still a small sample size, but you still got to do it. You still got to do it. And so I couldn't be more proud of our team. Yes, we want to still continue to improve, and we go into practice day in and day out with that mindset, and excited to see what we have coming up with a tough stretch here going into winter break.
And giving up points off of turnovers, that is always a key stat in basketball.
It really is. It really is. Like I say all the time, our defense, when we play our best offense, it's always dictated by our defense and our pressure. And I still think we've got a long ways to go rebounding wise and finishing possessions. But the hard thing is those initial 30 seconds, 25 seconds of the shot clock, playing that hard-nosed defense and getting stops. Very proud where we're at. Very excited to see where we're going to continue to go.
How do you approach a game like tonight? Clarion-Goldfield-Dows, obviously pretty much everybody knows it. If you don't know, obviously didn't have basketball program last year. They're having their struggles, having a program this year that they haven't scored very many points. As you look to the future, obviously a 3-game week, then you obviously get through break and start the meat of the schedule. What do you do approaching this basketball game individually with the ladies in the locker room as well as a team on the court?
Well, we make it all about us, but to be honest, that's how we really kind of approach every single game. We still prepared for this game like we do every single game. We'll have certain expectations throughout the game and goals and standards that we want to hit throughout. But the biggest thing is we don't want to become complacent. I don't care what point in the game, if we're up 20, down 20, or tied. We want to see the same type of team. We want to compete. But as a Clarion-Goldfield graduate, I'm thrilled to see Clarion have a team back on the court this season. Okay, and obviously this stuff takes time, and it takes you got to rebuild. You got to rebuild a program, and so credit to them for fielding a nice deep team. They're also playing a JV game today along with their varsity, and and they've had some good history of girls basketball that I've seen throughout time, and so just really excited to see them back on the court. We're excited for the challenge and the test and compete today.
Coach, appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
Adam Ernest, Clear Lake girls coach, with pregame comments. Back with more after this. Ready for Clear Lake and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows here on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTel fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTel is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Back we come to Clear Lake. We get ready for Clear Lake and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows tonight here in this doubleheader. The Cowgirls here to start things off for the Lions in the first game. Clear Lake, a perfect record so far in the season as they are 4-0 and 2-0 in conference play. Clarion-Goldfield-Dows at 0-5 and 0-2 in the conference. And once again, this Cowgirl team averaging just 7.8 points per contest, and they're trying to grow the program back here for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. The Lions, of course, under first-year coach Adam Ernest, trying to make their path toward a conference title. Looking at the starters for Clear Lake, Alex Tice at 5'5" at his senior. Alex, 3.5 points and 3.5 rebounds per contest, shooting 21% from the field, 27% from three-point range, and hasn't had a free throw attempt for Tice, the 5'5" senior. Aspen Hill at 5'5" at his sophomore, 1.8 points, 3 assists per game for Hill, the 5'5" sophomore. Taylor Schwinn at 5'8" and a junior. Schwinn, 10 points, 5 rebounds per game, shooting 35% from the field and 50% from the free throw line. Jacelyn Ainley at 5'9" at his sophomore, 15.2 points, to lead the way. 5.2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals, shooting 53% from the field. 6 of 11 from three-point range and 58% from the free throw line. And Ashley Amble, the 6'4 senior. Amble, 9.5 points, 9.8 rebounds per contest, shooting 50% from the field and 60% from the free throw line. For Clarion-Goldfield-Dows, it looks like this. Daphne Tijul at 5'5" and a sophomore. 1.3 points, 1.3 rebounds per contest. The other starters, Ruby Pollack at 5'6" and a sophomore. Also getting the start here tonight for the Cowgirls, Audrey Eglund at 5'10" and a sophomore. Callie Sherber at 5'8" and a junior. And the other starter is Joanna Perez at 5'4" and a sophomore. Cowgirls and the Lions here from the Lions Gymnasium tonight here on KRIB. Live video online at KRIBAM.com. Glad to have you along for this North Central Conference doubleheader between the Lions and the Cowgirls and Cowboys. And now time for our national anthem before tonight's contest between Clear Lake and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. National anthem before tonight's contest. Clear Lake, Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. First home girl-boy doubleheader of the season, I believe. Now, Algona was a game on the road that the only doubleheader we've had is the Charles City contest a couple of weeks ago. Rest of the conference tonight, Humboldt's at Hampton Dumont Cal. Algona will try to bounce back from the loss to Clear Lake as they travel down to the Fish Tank. Go to St. Edmund. Iowa Falls Alton is at Webster City, the conference tonight here in the North Central Conference. Clear Lake on the radio left to right, on the video on KRIBAM.com, on our KRIB Sports YouTube page. Going the other way, right to left. As jumping center will be Ashley Amble facing Audrey Eglund, the 5'10 sophomore for the Cowgirls, and the tip controlled by the Lions underway here from the Lions Gymnasium on this last week before the holiday break. And a turnaround shot up and good for Ashley Amble on the feet inside. And the Lions with a quick 2-0 lead with 7:45 to go here in the first quarter. Across the timeline to the right side, Eglund plays it down to the right quarter for Sherber. Play back out through the hands of Perez into the backcourt, picked up by Tice. Tice egg quickly for Schwen. She'll pull it out on the left side and play it back out to Hill. Hill inside for Amble. Turnaround shot is up and good. Amble with 4. And 4-0 Clear Lake with 7:20 to go here in the first quarter. Across the timeline for Perez. Between the rings for Eglund. Eglund to the right side for Shermer. Shermer tries to back her way in, plays it back out. It's going to be stolen away by Aspet Hill. She'll play it ahead on the break, and the up with a layup on the right side, up and good for Jacelyn Ainley. 6-0 Clear Lake. A minute gone here in the first. Ruby Poak bring it across the timeline. She'll hand it off to her left for Tehul. Right side for Shermer. Pass inside is tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Right baseline entry. In trouble on the inbound, finally gotten in. Thrown back inside, though. It's stolen away by Ashley Amble. Amble to Tice. Tice will push it down to Aspen Hill. Fires a three. That's no good. Rebound is up and good for Ainley. Ainley on the right side rebound. She's got 4. Amble's got 4. It's 8-0. 6:35 to 6. Running under 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Poak to the left side, controlled by Eglund. Eglund tipped away by Schwen. Loose basketball on the floor. Tice gets it. She'll on her back, throw it ahead to Ainley. Ainley lobs it down, and a layup up and good left side for Ashley Amble. Amble with 6. It's 10-0 Clear Lake. 6:05 to go here in the first. Into the front court for Eglund. Hands it down toward the right side. Shermer, she gets fouled. Clear Lake's first foul of the quarter. Taylor Schwen, her first. Out of bounds on the right baseline for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Trouble on the inbound. Finally gotten in before the call, and here's a travel called on Tehul before the three-point shot attempt, and it's out of bounds for Clear Lake on the far end. Across the timeline for Ainley. In between the rings. Plays it off to the left for Tice. Tice inside for Amble. Post move left side, layup no good. Rebound tipped out. Back to the top of the zone, controlled by Tice. Tice over the right side. Stepping in is Ainley from the quarter. Kicks to the left quarter. Dumped in from Hill into the hands of Amble. And a short jump shot left side of the key is up and good. 8 for Amble. 12-0 for Clear Lake. 5:20 to go here in the first. Front court, right side for Eglund. Hands it back out to Tehul. Right side for Poak. And that's stolen away by Tice. Tice ahead for Ainley on the left side. She'll take it underneath the basket, hand it off to Schwen. Jumper from 15, right baseline up good. Schwen's first 2. 14-0 Clear Lake. 5 minutes to go here in the first. Tehul to the right side for Eglund. And it's stolen away by Schwen. Schwen across the timeline, up the key. She'll lay it up and good in the foul for Taylor Schwen. She'll step to the line to shoot 1. First foul on the Cowgirls. Eglund with a foul, her first. Schwen to the line where she is 3 for 6 on the year. Free throw short. Rebound right tip back to the hands of Schwen. Inside the free throw line, and she'll scoop it up and no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Ainley on the left baseline. She'll reverse it out to Hill. Inside for a shot by Amble, no good. And the rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll go with the Cowgirls. 16-0 Clear Lake. 4:30 to go here in the first. Inbound Poak. Across the timeline. Between the rings for Eglund. Eglund on the dribble. Plays it to the right. Now give and go, and it's stolen away by Amble. And Clear Lake up court once again. Ainley across the timeline. Left wing. Dribbles down to the baseline. Underneath. She'll put it up and no good. Rebound tipped around. Ainley gets it back and reverses it back out to the right side. Hill back out. Here's a 3 for Tice up and no good. Rebound on the free throw line. It's tipped by Tice. She gets the hand, I believe, and the foul will be her first on the team's second. Lions with a full line change here. Lily Beersford will check in, the 5'8 junior. Elena Hartle, the 5'4 junior. Logie and Maddie Reiser. Logie, the 5'6 junior. Reiser, the 5'3 freshman. And Gwen Grimm, the 6-foot freshman, all in for Clear Lake here on the line change. Halfway through quarter number 1. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 16-0. They've got an offensive foul called on Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Deanna Martinez, a 5'8 sophomore, checked in. Martinez Santiago. And the Lions of the basketball. Beersford out top. Right to the left corner for Reiser. Back out for Hartle. Inside for Beersford into Grimm. Her turnaround shot no good, but the rebound controlled left side by Hartle. Work back around as Hartle comes out. Left wing 3 no good. Rebound tipped out to the top of the key where it's controlled by Reiser. Reiser back out top for Beersford. She traveled as she tried to make a move from the top of the key. And it'll be out of bounds for the Cowgirls on the far end. Inbound to Poak. She'll bring it across center court. Hands it off to Eglin. Eglin whistled to travel. She tried to step from the left side to the top of the key. Out of bounds for Beersford. She'll inbound a Reiser in the backcourt, and she'll bring it across center court. Sets up between the rings. Plays it to the left. Beersford didn't see it coming, but she tracks it down. Roll pass back out. Tip it controlled by Reiser. To the right side for Logie. Skip back across to the left side. There's a 3 on the way up and no good for Beersford. Rebounded underneath by Hartle. Plays it across Grimm. Left side. Hook shot on the way up and good. Grimm's first 2. 18-0 Clear Lake. So we wind down to 2:45 left here in the first. Poak across the timeline, hands it to the right side for Martinez Santiago. Pass back out into the backcourt, and the over and back will go Clear Lake's way. Taylor Johnson, a 5'10 sophomore, will check in for the Cowgirls. So it'll be out of bounds at the timeline. Beersford will make the entry. Reiser gets the inbound, left side of Logie, fires a 3 up and no good. Rebound right side, controlled by Hartle. Hartle double teamed on the baseline, looks for help. And a roll pass intended for Grimm, but it's stolen away by Johanna Perez. Into the front court. To Yule, down to the left side for Poak. Tries to back her way in on the left side, and she'll get fouled. Team foul number 3 on the Lions here in the quarter. Gwen Grimm's first. Out of bounds, left sideline out top for the Cowgirls. Bounce pass on the inbound is stolen away by Maddie Reiser. Reiser turns up court, fires at it quickly for Beersford, who drives. She gets cut off, plays it inside for Grimm. She faked the pass, tried to make the right side layup, no good. And the rebound controlled by Taylor Johnson for the Cowgirls. Minute 55 left here in the opening quarter. Across the timeline, played off to the left for Poak. Back to Ewell, into the free throw line for Johnson. She trips her way on the left side, and it's a travel call. Be out of bounds for the Lions on the far end. Callie Sherber. Audrey Eglin check back in for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Far baseline inbound for the Lions. Inbound to Reiser. Now with 100 seconds to go here in the first. Left side, Logie. Pushes it inside for Grimm. Left side, back out top. Reiser to Logie. Logie a 3 left wing, up and no good. Rebound controlled by Johnson for the Cowgirls. She passed it off to Martinez Santiago, but it was almost tipped away. She got it back, though. And the Cowgirls will advance it up court. Eglin on the right side. Down to the baseline, right corner. Back out for Martinez Santiago. Free throw line, Johnson gets cut off. Plays it back out to Martinez Santiago. And now to Perez. Perez on the right side. Look to try to dribble in. She gets through a little traffic, but it's tipped out of bounds. And it will stay with the Cowgirls on the right baseline. Ruby Polk checks back in. Inbound right baseline, Eglin. She tried to step in. She'll kick it back out to Polk. And that's a shot clock violation as the shot clock did not reset after the out of bounds. (18-0). Clear Lake with a lead. Beersford, left side. Logie fires a three. No good. Rebound tipped around. On the right side, controlled by Polk. And we go the other way with the Cowgirls of Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Polk across the timeline. Hands it off to her left for Scherber. Scherber trying to back her way in. Plays off the right side for Perez. Perez out top for Eglin. She'll fire a three. It's no good. And the rebound controlled by the Lions by Beersford. 23 left in the quarter. Pushed ahead on the right side for Logie, but she took an extra step as she tried to set up in the right corner after getting the pass. Eglin asked for a little help here, and the referee actually helping things out, holding the basketball until the communication is made for Perez to come back to the backcourt to get the basketball. Down the baseline underneath. And she was going to look to go up on the 6-foot Gwen Grimm with a layup, but Grimm right there. Pass out to the near side is out of bounds. It'll be Clear Lake basketball with 6.5 to go here in the quarter. Inbound Reiser drifts off to the left and plays it over to Beersford. Three from the right side, up and no good. Time's out here in quarter number one. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 18 for Clear Lake, 0 for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Back after this here on 96.7 FM and AM 1490 KRIB. You're watching live online at KRIBAM.com.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the ReDoc program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
Second quarter starts here in Clear Lake, and an 18-0 lead here for the Lions of Clear Lake. Perez to the right baseline, and she steps out. And the Cowgirls turn it over on the first possession of period number 2. Front court, Lions with their 5 starters on the floor. And it actually it is the 5 starters on the floor. Ashley Amble gets the feed to the inside on the left side, up and good. And 20-0 Clear Lake. As we may see this line change maneuver throughout the night here for Clear Lake. Tice with a steal, and she will throw up a jumper, no good, but put back right up and good on the right side by Ashley Amble. Amble with a dozen, 22-0. And the pass ahead for Polk is going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to last be touched by Clear Lake by Ainley. Daniela Rodriguez, a 5'7" senior, checks in for the Cowgirls. And the inbound to Polk on the right side. Back out on the right side to Rodriguez. She dribbles and throws it to the inside. Polk around the defender, lays it up, no good. Rebound Amble for Clear Lake. Amble ahead to Hill. Hill into the right side of the front court. Free throw line for Amble. Back out. Tice, left side. Ainley fakes a three, steps along, and an easy left side layup, no good though. Ainley, a second chance, no good. But she is fouled, and she'll step to the line to shoot a pair. Daphne T. Jewell was guilty of the foul. It's her first. Ainley to the line where she's 7 of 12 on the year. Free throws up and no good. Well, the announcement was T. Jewell. The foul is posted as Rodriguez on the board. Second free throws up and good for Ainley. 5 for Ainley. And it is 23-0 with 6:30 to go here in the second. Front court, Eglund in the free throw circle, back to Polk. Right side work to Rodriguez, pass inside, tipped away by Amble, controlled by Tice. Tice head to the front court for Hill on the right side. Plays it to the inside, Ainley, right side of the key. Got cut off, she'll skip it back out to Hill. Back to Ainley in the right corner. 3 on the way is up and no good. Rebound left side controlled by Schwinn, who pulls it back out to the left corner. Works her way up on the perimeter. Now down to Tice in the corner. Back to Schwinn. Here's a 26-footer. No good off the front iron. And the rebound, Tice saves it to Ainley, who's open up and good on the right side layup. Ainley was 7, 23-0 Clear Lake with 5:50 to go here before halftime. Pass to the right side, Polk back out to Rodriguez. Hands it to Eglund. Eglund on the dribble, throws up a free throw line jumper that's short. And Schwinn will get an easy rebound for Clear Lake. Schwinn turns it up court into the right side of the front court all the way home. She'll go around the defender, lays it up, no good. Rebound control by Amble, no good. And the rebound ripped down by Audrey Eglund, who clears it out and plays it to Callie Shermer. Shermer across the right side of the timeline. Plays to the right side, tipped by Tice, but controlled back by Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the right side. Bounce pass to the inside is controlled. Layup up and good for Ruby Polk. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. And the Cowgirls on the board. Top of the key, Schwinn, the 3 no good. Rebound out into the hands of Amble. And she'll play it underneath. And the layup up and no good for Ainley. And the rebound control by Eglund for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Sherber across the timeline to Eglund to the right side for Rodriguez. Bounce pass to the inside, juggled by Eglund, but she'll throw it up and it hits the top of the backboard. It's out of bounds. It'll be Clear Lake basketball. Deanna Martinez-Santiago, a 5'8" sophomore, checks in to replace Eglund. Schwinn out of the Lion lineup. And Gwen Grimm will check in, the 6-foot freshman. 25-2 is the score. Ainley, right side Hill, dumps it in for Grimm. Back out and around the horn we go. Left side corner for Tice. Out top for Ainley. Ainley to the right side for Hill. Dumps it inside for Grimm, right side of the key. Has it juggled, and it's going to be ripped away by Grimm. She'll go hard to the hoop. Left side hand is up and good on the right side layup. 4 for Grimm, 27-2. So we wind down to the halfway mark of quarter number 2 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. To the right side, work back out to T. Jewell, and it's going to be stolen away on a bad pass. Here's Hill, who throws it up no good. The rebound controlled by T. Jewell, and the Cowgirls will clear it out. Hand off to Sherber. Sherber across the timeline, but the pass is errant, not out of bounds, and it will go way Clear Lake. Ava Kampmeyer, the 5'4" senior, will check in for the Lions. Joanna Perez, a 5'4" sophomore, checks in for the Cowgirls. 3:43 left before halftime. 27-2. It's the score in favor of Clear Lake High School. Front court, left side of the key. Grimm from 14, no good. Amble the rebound underneath. She trying to go back up. She gets fouled. And it's team foul 2. And Amble to the line to shoot a pair. Foul, I believe, on Shermer. It's her first. Amble to the line, where she is 6 of 10 on the season. First one is up, rattles around and falls through. 13 for Amble. Berkeley Smith will check in for the Lions, as well as Maddie Reiser checking in. Clear Lake 28, Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 2. 3:29 left before a half. Short on the second. Rebound, Grimm pulls it down, plays it across on the right side. Layup up in, no good. In and out for Kapmeyer. And the rebound controlled by Taylor Johnson. And into the front court, Tijul. Left side for Perez. Out top for Martinez Santiago. Hands it back to Tijul. Tijul hands it back. Controlled by Perez. Between the rings for Shermer. She'll fire up a three. Up and no good. Rebound in the middle of the lane. Controlled by Amble for Clear Lake. Amble quickly ahead to Smith. Smith will skip it across down low. And it's Grimm. Well, she'll kick it back out. Push from Kapmeyer to the left side for Reiser. Back around the horn to the right side. Here's a three on the way up and good. For Brinkley Smith, her first three of the night. 31-2. With 2:35 to left here in the second. Tijul across the timeline. Hands it off to Martinez Santiago. She'll work it from left to right around the top of the perimeter, and it's stolen away by Kapmeyer. Kapmeyer has it tipped away from her. And Berkeley Smith trying to track it down, but she runs out of real estate on the other end. And it'll be out of bounds in favor of Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. So be out of bounds for the Lions. Going to be out of bounds. And a timeout for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Timeout on the floor. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, 2:15 to go here in the half. 31-2. Clear Lake with the lead on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Back after this.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire's been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
Back we come to Clear Lake. Finley Jepson was the other player that entered the lineup for the Lions. On that last check-in before the timeout was called. 31-2 Lions. Here's Finley Jepson playing over the left side. There's a three on the way left quarter. No good for Reiser. And the rebound controlled by the Lions. Jepson another try. Book it. Jepson with their first three of the night. It's 34-2. Across the timeline for Polk. Down to the right corner. Their pass back out, tipped around. Loose ball picked back up by the Cowgirls. By Eglund. Eglund dribbling on the right side. Down to the baseline. She'll back it up. She'll fire out an 18-footer. No good. The rebound controlled by Berkeley Smith for Clear Lake. Smith, pass ahead, and an open court. Something good for Gwen Grimm. Grimm with 6, 36-2 with 80 seconds to go here before intermission. Across the timeline, pushed over to the right side for England on top. She'll roll the pass down to Polk on the right baseline. She tries to go to the hoop, gets cut off. She'll throw a pass over the left side underneath. Taylor Johnson makes the layup for the Cowgirls. Her first two, 36-4 with a minute to go here in the first half. Pushed inside to Grimm. Kick back out. Kapmeyer fires a three. Got it. Ava Kapmeyer with her first three of the night. 39-4 Clear Lake with 40 seconds to go here before halftime. Polk will bring it across half court. Plays it to the right for England. She'll dribble on the right side and throw it up. No good off the back iron. The rebound controlled by Kapmeyer. Shot clock off with 30 to go here in the half. She'll take it on the wing and bounce a pass across intended for Jepson. That's going to be out of bounds in favor of Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. 24 ticks of the clock left. Now in this situation, the clock does stop The 35-point rule does not take effect until the second half of play. So Polk will bring it across the timeline for probably the final possession of this first half of play. Juggled around on the right side, controlled by Perez, and she dribbles it off her foot and out of bounds with 7.5 to go here in the half. Shermer will check back in. And we'll see what the Lions do here. It's the inbound to Reiser across the timeline. She'll play to the right corner. Jepson up the baseline. Jumper from 5 is good. And time is out here in the first half of play. Lions outscore the Cowgirls 23-4 in the second quarter. And the Clear Lake Bank & Trust halftime score says Clear Lake 41 and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 4. Back with our halftime. I believe we'll be joined by Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake boys coach, after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB, watching online at KRIBAM.com.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank & Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank & Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank & Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
Back we come to Clear Lake. Halftime score on the Clear Lake Bank & Trust scoreboard, 41-4 in favor of the Clear Lake Lions. Time now for the CLTEL halftime report, brought to you by CLTEL, internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Look at the scoring here in just a second, but Jeremy Ainley, the Clear Lake boys coach, joins us for pregame comments. And, well, Coach, just looking back at that game on Saturday night down at Kemper, a comeback by Kemper there in the fourth quarter, but 3 solid good quarters for your ball club, and that was enough to hold them off, and you pick up a key victory here early in the season.
It was, a good test against a very good opponent early season. Only after your second game of the year, and you get to play a caliber team like that. So it was, I thought we did some really good things, and there was a lot of learning, that we could do from it, and broke down on film and showed the guys and hopefully learned from, a lot of good teachable moments. But, overall, I thought, we did some really good things against a really good opponent.
Jackson McIntyre continues to be impressive, and he has had a couple of good games to start out the season.
Yeah, seems that, he's wanted to and has taken that next step as far as, becoming a leader as well as, becoming a really good basketball player. So, excited to see where he continues to develop. He's one of the hardest workers we have every day in practice, and, it's showing, based on how he's playing. So, really proud of what he's done, and, really, excited to see where it goes from here.
Talk about Carson Reiser and Trevor Theobald as well. Both those players in double figure scoring, and have had both as well a couple of good games.
Yeah, Carson struggled the other day just a little bit, as far as having guys, and he's going to get a lot of attention. He can really shoot the ball. So there's going to be a lot of attention drawn to him from opposing defenses and stuff. And that's just, it's a maturation process of him just figuring out, what we're looking for and continuing to let the game come to him and stuff. But, defensively, I think he's picked it up to, another level. And, that's really going to help make him more valuable as a player, not just an offensive threat, but, somebody that, okay, if shots aren't falling, are you still valuable to this team? And Trevor, is somebody that, we're going to rely on a lot this year. He's, he's been there, he's done that. Started 10 games or whatever it was when Titan got hurt as a sophomore. And then, last year fighting back from his own injuries, but, as a very valuable piece, down the stretch and stuff. So he's a good leader. Obviously he can shoot it. He hit a big shot the other day, coming down the stretch. But, somebody that, we need to run our offense. And also he's a very good defender. So he's a huge key to what we do. And again, very excited to see, him take that next step this year and become, just a really good player.
Talk about kids coming off the bench and what you've seen through 2 games on those reserves.
Well, we've moved the lineup just a little bit. And, Gage came off the lineup the other day, a kid that could easily start. But, right now he helps us a little bit more with that, building a little bench depth. But, really has played well. Really has done some good things. The other day getting 6 points for him is really good. It's something that we kind of expect that he can do. But, something that's going to help us a lot. I thought Braden Watkins, the first couple games has come in and give us a spark. Very, very good player. Somebody that can really, do a lot of things. Shoot it, get to the rack, defend at a high level. And then, from there, we've had a little bit of everything. Kobe Ort's given us a couple, some spark, and overall, though, we need to build some more depth. We need to get some more guys up to speed a little bit faster. And hopefully this week provides us a little opportunity to do that if we're taking care of business and doing what we're supposed to do. But, that's going to be a key. That's been a key for us in the last couple of years. Is we've had good depth. And we've been able to build that and use it to our advantage. And that's going to be a big key for us, going forward this year.
Well, the North Central Conference race starts tonight for you. And what's the conference race look like heading into this season?
Every night it's going to be something different. There's some teams that, are replacing a lot of talent, and then there's some guys that have a lot of talent back. St. Ed's comes to mind. They've got everybody back from a state semifinal team last year. So they're going to be somebody that's going to be, banging on our doorstep and being right there, and obviously think they can take the next step. And then you got some teams, that are just kind of, this Clarion team's one that, is wanting to take the next step and get there. Algona, Humboldt, all those other guys they're all, somebody that you can't take lightly. And we found that out years ago is you can't take anybody in this conference lightly, and you got to take each game, one day at a time and just get better. And so, it's always a gauntlet. We've been fortunate to win a couple of these, and obviously that's our first goal is always to take care of our backyard first, and that's win a conference title. So tonight's the first step, and we're looking forward to it.
Expand a little bit more quickly on this Clarion team.
They've got a lot of kids back. All 5 of them started last year at some point, so they've got a lot of experience. The number 10, he started for 3 years now. So is their best player, the Lane kid, and then obviously the big kid, number 0, is started for the last couple of years. So they're going to get out. They want to pressure you a little bit in defensively, and then offensively they seem like they really want to run and attack inside and drive and kick for threes. It's kind of the name of the game, I guess, anymore. I'm still holding on to trying to get the ball inside in the paint, but they're gonna get and go, and they feel they've got some pieces. So we're gonna have to play well. It always starts defensively, and let your defense predicate your offense, and we'll go from there.
Coach, as always, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
Jeremy Ainley with pregame comments here at halftime of the girls' game. Girls' game score 41-4 in favor of the Lions on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard as you're listening to the CLTEL halftime report. Brought to you by CLTEL Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Back after this here on KRIB.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Halftime here at Clear Lake. Yeah, come on and sit down. Matty Ott's going to provide color commentary here in the second half, I think, maybe. Or at least we'll talk to you for a little bit. You want to try color commentary a little bit? Put that microphone up to you a little bit closer, though. We want to hear
This
you.
might not be good.
Well,
I just play the game. I don't commentate the game.
Hey, most of the best color commentators are the ones that have played it.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we can try it. Anyway, no. The reason we bring you up here is you got the 4x4 award, which means that you've lettered 4 times in 4 sports in 4 years, and now you've moved on to Michigan State as a turnaround shot up and good for Ashley Amble here with 15 on the night. And well, just talk about being able to come back and enjoy that award being presented to you here just moments ago.
Really, it's just the whole community behind you. I mean, they know the work that it takes to get that award, and the time commitment. And it was very wholesome down there, and it's very humbling, and just very blessed to see all these people support me.
Now, as Clarion in the offensive zone here, as inside the poke, a turnaround shot no good, and the rebound controlled by Schwen as the Lions will run it out here. And Schwen will lay it up in no good. At the rebound control by the Cowgirls, but stolen away by Schwen, will pull it out and play it to the inside as Ainley got fouled. She will not get the basket, though. Now, you prepped your first year at Red Rock for Marble Rock, and I got the timeline right, that you came up here for the final 3 years of your high school, right?
Yes, I transferred April of my freshman year.
Okay. And that's always been kind of a rule that if you've lettered through your entire career, with the majority of being here at Clear Lake, as Tice gets a steal on a mishandle, and she will get the layup and the foul. The go-fashion three-point play. Just talk about, you had to come here. Obviously, you might have known some of the Clear Lake girls before you got here, but just talk about that transition and being able to come here and excel after that first part of your high school career down at Rockford.
Yeah, I didn't really know anyone coming in, but I just loved the sports that I played, and I just worked hard, and that helped you build relationships. And I just kind of took it from there, and then just build those strong relationships, as I said, and you just play the sport you love. And it just turned out really well, and I decided to stay here the rest of the 4.
Tice makes the old-fashioned three-point play, 46-4 with 6:30 to go here before the end of the third quarter, and Tice with a steal. She'll lead a 3-on-2, and she'll throw it up, and good for her. So Tice with 5 here, all in the third quarter, and it's 48-4. Well, let's talk about, did you have a favorite of the 4 sports you lettered in? As a double dribble here by the Cowgirls. Did you have a favorite of the 4 sports you lettered in or not?
Each season it transitioned from basketball to volleyball. There was really no favorite, but now that I'm graduated and not doing this anymore, I would definitely say basketball.
Why do you say basketball?
Just the thrill of running up and down the court, playing with your team, playing with the crowd. Nothing beats it.
Lions work it around out top, and now the left quarter is Ainley at 3, which is short, but the rebound put right back up and down the left side by Amble, who has 17, and it's 50-4 in favor of the Lions. Well, let's talk about, you've obviously moved on. Now, the last time I think I talked to you up here is here's Tice with another steal, and she will miss the layup, and it goes out of bounds. I think the last time you were in this seat, you said you were going to another Big Ten school, not the one that you ended up being in.
That is correct.
Okay, talk about the change of mind and why you went to Michigan State.
Michigan State was a late visit. It was really late in my senior year, but I decided to give it an option. And so I went there, and I just loved the team and the community, and I just loved what they had to offer for me. So I decided that could be my best path to go. Even though it was farther away from home, I decided I needed to step out and take the chance of the opportunity that it was given.
Amble misses a layup off of a fast break on a turnover, and the Cowgirls will bring it back up court. Now talk about, as the Cowgirls turn it over again, talk about, rowing. Obviously, that's not offered in any high school, I don't think, in Iowa. How do you get recruited for rowing?
I just kind of found that you just have to be a good all-around athlete. I mean, you also have the size, but a lot of it was my power, my speed, explosiveness, and my height helped me out. But all of that transitions that I found this fall transitioned so well into the sport of rowing.
As Amble makes a layup, 52-4 Clear Lake. So you wind down to the halfway mark of quarter number 3 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard with a running clock here. Talk about here early as the Cowgirls step out of bounds. Just talk about, because there's a timeout on the floor for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Talk about, there's rowing in the fall season, right? And
yes.
talk about your fall season, how that went for you.
My fall season just went just as good as you could really ask for. I was the only freshman to be in the 200-watt club, which is a pretty big milestone coming in. Then I was able to race in the second varsity 8 against Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Iowa. So that was a little fun race to kind of test the waters. And then we also had a home race where that was more of a scrimmage type race, but they also put me in the second varsity 8, so that was just a big milestone for me, not to have rowed or have the technique, but just have that work ethic and everything that playing these 4 sports transitions so well into rowing.
Has the transition from what you had to work on weight training wise and everything in high school, has there been a big difference between high school and the college level?
Honestly, I'm finding out that I came in much better shape than I actually came coming out, which might shock people because sport of rowing, you think, you'd be in great shape. But, athletic-wise, I was definitely better coming in than I am right now.
Lions work it around here with 3:40 to go in the third after the Clarion-Goldfield-Dows timeout. As he'll play it over to Schwen. Schwen fires up a 3, and that's no good. And the rebound juggled around. Ainley will lay it up and good. Ainley with 9. The Lions up 54-4 now. Lead of 50 here for the Lions. And talk about the rest of the year. What do you do during the winter? Then maybe talk about the transition to the springtime.
Yeah, so the winter, you just continue what your fall training was. It's 2 hours on the erg every day, so it's a lot of strain on your body. But you're just constantly doing the training plan, doing the test pieces, and as you go into the spring, when we come back for erg camp, it'll be a lot more sprint type work, less of your longevity test.
Ainley makes a layup off a steal, 56-4. And the Cowgirls will bring it up court again, but the pass is tipped. And it's controlled back by the Cowgirls, thrown inside, and they're going to make a layup here, up and good for Tijul. It's her first 2 of the night. It's 56-6. The Lions play it inside to Gwen Grimm. A hook shot is up, no good, and the rebound controlled by the Cowgirls. We'll get you one more question here before we let you go. Left side layup is blocked away by Amble and played up to Ainley. Ainley now ahead underneath, and layup up and good for Gwen Grimm, the 6-foot freshman. She's got 8. The Lions up 58-6, and it's going to be a timeout just for substitutions. 30-second timeout for Clear Lake, basically just a substitution timeout. So, anything fun going on for the holidays for you?
Not really, just your basic holiday, really enjoying my time home. Yeah, and training.
Well,
never stop.
And you're enjoying getting to see the Clear Lake 50-point lead here.
Yeah.
I don't think you got any 50-point leads in your career, did you?
I don't think so, no. This has got to be one of the first.
2:04 left here in the third. And 58-6 in favor of Clear Lake. Well, it's always an honor to talk with and see someone recognized for 4 years, lettering in 4 sports, and all 4 of those years And Maddie, obviously your contributions here in the Clear Lake High School Athletic Department have been outstanding, and we're glad to see you advance along in your college career and be able to take what you experienced here in your Clear Lake to the next level as the Lions with another breakout. And here's Jason Lenine with a little way up, 13 on the night for her, 50 or 60 to 6, I believe. Yeah, there we go, 66. But like I said, it's got to be a thrill for you to come back here again.
It always is.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming up and spending some time here. Maddie Ott, 4x4 winner. Just ordered that tonight. Good to see you once again. 60 to 6, 80 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Passed a little way. Lily Beersford with a steal, hands it up to Grimm. Grimm left side, turnaround shot is good for her. And Grimm to double digits with 10. And it's 62 to 6 with a minute to go here in the third quarter. And the pass inside, stolen away by Ainley. Ainley a 3-on-2, hands it off to her right, and Beersford gets into the scoring parade as she makes her first two of the night. 64 to 6 with 45 seconds left here in the third. Lions will try to slip in a couple of substitutes here before the three-quarter break. Tijul inside the pass, a foul called. It's going to be a common foul, so the clock will continue to roll. Gwen Grimm second. Maddie Reiser and I believe Elena Hartle checked in. Out of bounds left baseline will come the entry. Inbound left side corner for Daniela Rodriguez. She'll play it back out to Scherber. And the pass on the right side out of bounds. It'll go with Clear Lake, but time will run out here in the third quarter on the running clock. 64 for Clear Lake and 6 for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Be back with the fourth after this here on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM, KRIB, KRIBAM.com.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
This is the fourth quarter, and once again we want to thank Maddie Ott for slipping up. 4x4 winner, which means she lettered in 4 sports in all 4 years of high school. And once again, she started out at Rockford, transferred here to Clear Lake, and the majority of those letters coming here in Clear Lake, so she is still recognized as a 4x4 winner, which she deservedly should, as obviously a key player on this Clear Lake girls basketball team the last few years, and now rowing at Michigan State University. 64 to 6. Clear Lake with the basketball here to start period number 4. It's stolen away by Tijul, and she juggles it in the front court before getting it. Her pass out to Polk. Polk dribbles on the right side, down the quarter for Scherber. Pass to the free throw line for Martina Santiago is pinballed around between players, and finally goes out of bounds at half court. So it'll be out of bounds in favor of the Cowgirls. Continuous clock with 7:10 to go here in the fourth, 64 to 6. Clock only stops on shooting free throws and, of course, timeouts. Top of the key for Scherber. She lost the handle, picked up by Maddie Logie. Logie turns it up court, plays it in quickly to, intended for Reiser. The pass off the mark and out of bounds. And it will be Cowgirl basketball on the far end. Boys game will follow about 15, 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. (64 to 6). Across the timeline for T. Jewell. Roll pass to the left side, Polk. Polk tries to go up. Her shot off the mark. The rebound is blocked away by Grimm. On the right side by Martinez San Diego. Another block, and here's we go the other way with Hardle. Hardle front court right side. Plays it back out. Now back to Hardle from Reiser. She'll step up the baseline and kick it back out. Worked around out top to Beersford, who fires a three. No good. Rebound, it's going to be almost Hardle over the back, but it's controlled by Scherber for the Cowgirls. She'll hand it out to Rodriguez, who brings it across the timeline. Tipped away, though, nicely by Beersford. And on the break ahead to Hardle, who lays it up and good. Hardle gets into the book for their first two, 66-6. With 5:55 to go here in the fourth. Right side, Rodriguez. Brings it across from right to left to the left side of the zone. Back out top for Martinez Santiago, pardon me. Dribbles it right down to the right side baseline. She tries to throw it up. It's partially blocked. We go the other way with Hardle for Clear Lake. Hardle across the right side of the timeline, down to the right corner. Beersford a three. Got it. Lily with her first triple. Substitution timeout as Eva Kampmeyer will check in for the Lions. Audrey Eglund as well as Taylor Johnson. Long those in. And Joanna Perez for the Cowgirls as well. 5:10 to go here in the fourth. Front court for the Cowgirls. Left side off the hands and out of bounds of Martinez Santiago. And it'll be Clear Lake basketball on the far end as we wind down into the 5-minute mark left here in the ball game. Here's a three left quarter up and no good. Rebound is controlled. Kick back out from underneath. And we've got a travel call as Lions trying to move it around. We'll see Berkeley Smith check back in for the Lions to replace Maddie Reiser. Front court, Eglund. Brings it back out top, juggles it, plays it over to Scherber. Scherber played back over. It's tipped away by Smith, and she'll take it all the way home. Too strong on the rebound, on the layup rather. The rebound controlled by Logie. Actually, they're going to call a foul here on Smith's drive. Kelly Schermer with the foul there second. 5'4" freshman Berkeley Smith to the line for the first time this year in the varsity uniform. Back iron and no good on the first. Clock stopped for the free throws here. 4:08 to go in the fourth. 69-6. Second free throw good. So Smith 1 for 2 on the trip. She's got 4. And it's 70 for Clear Lake and 6 for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. We wind down to the halfway mark. This fourth quarter in the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, and a double dribble called on the Cowgirls in the front court on the right side. .355 and actually down to 350 and counting. Front court Smith to the right side. Kampmeyer chucks up a three. Back iron, no good. Rebound left side. Pulled down by Logie. Kicks it back out to Smith. A three, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Clarion-Goldfield-Dows basketball. Ruby Polk checks back in for the Cowgirls. We'll see Finley Jepson check back in for Clear Lake. Of course, the Lions can dig into the bench a little bit deeper tonight. They only played 2 quarters in the JV game. You can play 6 quarters in a day, and that means some of those girls that dressed for both games can get in here without any penalty. So here's a short shot, no good by Smith. The rebound controlled by Johnson for the Cowgirls. So the end of the front court left side, tipped out of bounds by Kampmeyer. And it will stay with Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Whistle a timeout for the Cowgirls. Full timeout will step aside. 2:41 to go in the game. Clear Lake 70. Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 6 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We're back after this here on KRIB.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Back to Clear Lake. 2:36 to go in the ball game as Maddie Logie will check back in for Lily Beersford. Clear Lake 70, Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 6. Pass is tipped around by Capwire but controlled by Polk on the left baseline. She tries to go up. She got fouled. And the Cowgirls will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Lena Hart will charge with a foul. Irby Polk, 1 for 5 on the season from the free throw line. Free throw handles around and down it goes. For the 5'6" sophomore, she's got 3 points. 70 for Clear Lake and 7 for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Second one. That one almost banked home, but we've got a lane violation on Clear Lake, so we'll do it again here. Free throw up, and Polk takes advantage of that lane violation as she makes the second. Clear Lake 70, Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 8. Left baseline, Hardle gets the pass there. Jumper no good on a short baseline jumper. The rebound controlled by the Cowgirls. By Poku. Outlets to T. Jewell. Right side Eglund. She'll fire up a 3. That's long. Rebound left side. Controlled by the Lions by Smith. Smith pushing it quickly for Jepson. Jepson underneath. Plays it to the left side for Logie. Work back out to Capwire. Back to Logie on the left side. Logie to the top of the key. Hands it off to Jepson with 100 seconds to go here in the fourth. Logie on the right side. Plays it out to Capwire. Into the lane. She'll fire it up. No good. Rebound controlled by Johnson for the Cowgirls. T. Jewell brings it across the timeline. Check that poke. To the right side for Eglund. 1:15 to go. And a whistle and a 30-second timeout for the Cowgirls. Will take it. 70-8. Clear Lake with a lead with 70 seconds to go. On the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, we're back after this on KRIB Mason City Clear Lake.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Back for the final 70 seconds of this one. As the inbound is controlled by the Cowgirls by England. She'll bring it back out top. Plays it over to Jewell. And to the free throw line for Johnson, who spins at the left side of the key. 3 seconds in the lane, speaking of the key. And out of bounds for Clear Lake on the Cowgirl turnover. Looks like pretty much everybody that's dressed for Clear Lake tonight has gotten in the ball game. Bounce pass on the drive through the lane, and Hartle makes the layup on the right side. Hartle with 4, 72 for Clear Lake and 8 for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Pass, or the ball almost tipped by Capmeyer. Found over to Jewell, down to Poak on the left side. Polk underneath, layup no good. And the rebound, the Lions will try to score one final time here. Across the timeline, Jepson. She'll play it back out to Logie. And she'll play it out to Smith. And Smith will just hold it here. On top of the right side. Polk almost looks like she was trying to foul. But that is going to be the end of the ball game. Clear Lake 72. And Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 8. The final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We'll wrap up the girls' game after this. This is Lions basketball here on KRIB.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Back to Clear Lake we come to wrap up the girls' game. It was all Clear Lake from wire to wire. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard final score says Clear Lake 72 and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 8. Clear Lake scored the first 25 points of the ball game in the first 13 minutes of the take that back. Let's do my math here. 8 plus 3 is 11. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. 11 minutes, 25 points. Cowgirls finally got on the board at that 5-minute mark left in the first half. 25-2 is 18-0 after one. It was 41-4 at halftime. 64-6 at the end of 3. The Lions scored 23 points each in the second and third quarters. And then the final score is 72-8 as the Lions substituted very freely in the fourth quarter. For Clear Lake, it looks like this. Ashley Amble ended up with 19 points. Jacelyn Ainley had 13, and Gwen Grimm had 10 off the bench. It was 5 for Alex Tice, 5 for Lily Beersford, 5 for Finley Jepson. It was 4 for Taylor Schwen, Berkeley Smith, and Elena Hartle. Starter Aspen Hill, as well as reserves Maddie Logie, Maddie Reiser playing and not scoring. And I skipped over Ava Kappmeyer. Sorry about that. So went down the numbers numerically. Kappmeyer had a 3 in the second quarter.
For the Cowgirls, the players that scored, Ruby Polk had 4, Taylor Johnson had 2, and Daphne Tejol had 2 as well. Clarion-Goldfield-Dows drops to 0-6 on the season. The Lions improved to a record of 5-0 and 3-0 in the North Central Conference now. The Lions will head to Forest City on Thursday night and then head to Humboldt on Friday night to wrap up the pre-holiday part of the schedule. The 6:15 girls tip on Thursday night. It is a 6 o'clock start in the conference game on Friday, and we were just talking about that with Jeremy Ainley here before he went on with his interview at halftime. The girls' games, as part of doubleheaders now, will start at 6 o'clock in conference games this year. So 6 o'clock starts in the conference this year in girl-boy doubleheaders. So keep that in mind as you're listening along throughout the rest of the season. Of course, Adam Ernest will be up to have comments at halftime of the boys' game. We'll also have an MBT Bank Player of the Game at that time, a player of the game, we should say, as we will have that at halftime as the Lions with a cruising of 72-8, the final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard here in the opener. Start to set the scene for the boys' game after this break. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB, AM 1490 and 96.7 FM. Online as well at KRIBAM.com. You can find the link to follow along to our KRIB Sports YouTube page. Back after this.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CL Dell, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Back for the boys' game here on KRIB. Glad to have you along for tonight's second North Central Conference contest, as it is the Lions of Clear Lake and the Cowboys of Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Lions 2-0, coming off that victory over Kemper of Carroll back on Saturday night, as you saw at KRIBAM.com. But this will be the Lions' first conference contest. For the Cowboys, they come in at 3-1, and they are 1-1 in conference play. They started the season with a win over Eagle Grove, 81-54. They lost at St. Edmund by the same exact score. Then they beat Humboldt on Friday night, 51-35, and then they beat Gunnar Hayfield Ventura 59-49. The Lions' two wins coming against Charles City, 73-34 to open up the season on December 4th. And then once again, the Saturday night game against Kemper in that Hardwood Classic down at Iowa Central Community College in Fort Dodge by the score of 66-59. So the Lions averaging 69.5 points through the first two games, 61.2 points for the Cowboys coming into the contest tonight. Cowboys led 17 points per game for Chaz Lane. It is 9.5 for Huxley Lingenfelter, a 6'3 junior. Lane, the 6'4 junior. Leading rebounder on this club, it's Lane at 7.8 points, 7.8 rebounds, and Lingenfelter as well, 7.8 rebounds per contest. So those will be the two key players to look at. One of the others will be J.D. Moracle, a junior. Moracle averaging 8 points per contest, shooting 48% from the field. Lions led by Jackson McIntyre, who's at 22.5 points per game. Carson Reiser at 14 points per contest. Trevor Theobald at 11 points per game for the trio of Lions. Theobald, the senior, McIntyre, and Reiser, the juniors. Starting lineups with the play-by-play here in the boys' game from Clear Lake after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB, AM 1490 at 96.7 FM. Watching live online at KRIBAM.com. Back after this timeout.
The CLTel fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTel is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Back to Clear Lake. We get ready for the play-by-play of the boys' game between Clear Lake and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows here on KRIB, AM 1490, 96.7 FM, KRIBAM.com. Follow along to our KRIB Sports YouTube page, or if you want to go straight to YouTube, search for put in the search bar this. Put the @ symbol and then type out 1490 KRIB Sports, 1490 KRIB Sports. That'll take you right to the KRIB Sports page there, where you can find all the games. Already have the things set up for the rest of the week. So we got a Humboldt on Friday and Forest City on Thursday. Here's Clear Lake's starting lineup. It's Jackson McIntyre at 6'2" and a senior. McIntyre, 22.5 points and 5 rebounds per game, handing out 3 assists. 52% for the field, 50% for three-point range on a 4 of 8 shooting. 81% for the free throw line, 13 of 16 for McIntyre, the 6'2" junior. Trevor Theobald at 6'1" and a senior, 11 points, 4.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists per game, shooting 44% for the field, 30% from three-point range, and 60% from the free throw line. Luke Furman at 6'1" and a senior. Furman just 1 point, but averaging 5.5 assists per game. Carson Reiser at 6 foot and a junior. Reiser, 14 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, shooting 42% from the field, 36% from three-point range, and 43% from the free throw line for Reiser, the 6-foot junior. And Max Larson rounds out the starting lineup, the 6'4" senior, 6.5 points, 4.0 rebounds, 44% from the field, 83% from the free throw line for Max Larson, the 6'4" senior. For the Cowboys at Clarion-Goldfield-Dows, it looks like this with the starters. Huxley Lingenfelter at 6'3" and a junior. 9.5 points, 7.8 rebounds per contest, shooting 44% for the field. 1 of 4 from three-point range and 43% for the free throw line for Lingenfelter at 6'3" and a junior. Johnny Lomelli at 6'1" and a senior. Lomelli, 6 points, 4 rebounds per contest, shooting 40% from the field. 39% from the three-point lane. And 43% from the free throw line from Lomelli, the 6'1" senior. Tristan Kokacek at 5'7" and a senior. Kokacek, 6.2 points, 2 rebounds, 2.5 assists per contest, shooting 39% for the field, 31% from three-point range. J.D. Markle at 6 foot and a junior. Markle at 8 points, 3.8 rebounds per contest, shooting 48% for the field, 40% for three-point range, 71% for the free throw line for Markle, the 6-foot junior. And Chaz Lane will round out the starters at 6'4" a junior. The leading scorer was 17 points and 7.8 rebounds per game, shooting 46% for the field, 50% for three-point range, 70.8% for the free throw line for Lane, the junior, at 6'4". Lions once again averaging 69.5 points per game, 61.2 points for the Cowboys. Lions averaging 32.5 rebounds per contest, 34.8 for the Cowboys. Lions from the field overall shooting 46.7%. The Cowboys shooting 41%. 3-pointers, the Lions with 12 made threes, shooting 32%. 23 made threes for the Cowboys, shooting 31%. The Lions 69% for the free throw line on 27 of 39 shooting. And the Cowboys are 36 of 60 for an even 60%. Lions in home white uniforms with black numbers outlined in gold and black stripes. Cowboys in their black road uniforms with red numbers. Mainly red piping down the right side with some white trim around the letters and down the left side of their uniform. Max Larson will step into jump center. And Chaz Lane will step into jump center for the Cowboys. First North Central Conference boys basketball game of the 2025 and 26 season underway here at the Lions Gymnasium in Clear Lake as the Cowboys win the tip. Oracle gets the basketball after the tip and brings it to the left side of the front court. Hands it off on the left side for Kokacek. Back out to the top for Lingenfelter. Back to the right side. Here's the drive of the baseline jumper up and no good for Lamelli. And the rebound controlled by Max Larson for Clear Lake. Hands it out to Theobald. Theobald Larson in the front court left side over to Furman. Furman, top of the key for Reiser. To the right side for Theobald. Theobald, to the top of the key. Larson back to Theobald. He hands it right back. Right side over to McIntyre. Inside for Larson. Larson right side post. He will turn it around up and no good. Couldn't get the roll. The rebound by the Cowboys by Moracle. Pushed into the front court for Lingenfelter. Back to Moracle between the rings. A dribble off to the left, but play it back to the right for Lane. Lane brings it back to the top of the key, hands it off to Lingenfelter over to the right side. Here's the pass to the inside for Lingenfelter. Jungled it, but got on the right baseline. Now the Lions try to pick it away, and they do. And the Lions up court with McIntyre. McIntyre to the left side for Theobald in the front court. Plays it back out to Reiser, who pops a three, up and good. Carson Reiser with his first three of the night. 3-0 Clear Lake. Minute 10 gone here in the first quarter. Across the timeline, Kokacek. Picked up by Furman. Hands it off to Lingenfelter, top of the key. Back to the right side, Kokacek. He'll dribble it back out toward the top of the key. Bounce pass off for Moracle. Moracle on the right side, dribbling in on the right wing. Gets tied up. And the pass is errant toward the left side, and it's stolen away by Furman. Furman, his pass, though, off the mark to Theobald, and the Lions turn it over deep in the Cowboy zone. Offensive zone to be out of bounds. The Cowboys right sideline about 12 feet out from the corner. Kokacek will inbound from there. Bounce past the right corner for Moracle. Moracle back out to Kokacek. On top for Lamelli, who steps in. They kick it out to the corner. And driving is Moracle underneath. They'll play it to the lane, and Lane gets it blocked away by Max Larson, who picks it up. Gets control and gets it out to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline, hands it to McIntyre. At the top of the key, the right side for Furman. Furman up the right baseline. Short jumper and a foul called, and 2 shots to come here for the Lions. Team foul number 1 on the Cowboys in the half, and it is Kokacek, his first. 2 for 4 for the season for Luke Furman, 6'1" senior. Lions shooting 69% as a team. Free throws up and around the world and no good on the rim. 5:57 left of the quarter. 3-0 Clear Lake. Second one by Furman is up. That is good. So Furman 1 for 2 on the trip. His first point of the night. It's 4-0. In the front court for Moracle. Hands it between the rings for Kokacek. Take that back, Lingenfelter hands it to Moracle now. Moracle around a pick to the right side of the free throw line. Hands it back to Lamelli. Lamelli on the dribble. Tipped away almost by McIntyre, but got into Lane. Lane tries to work his way in from the top of the key. The pass is tipped into the air. Lingenfelter gets it on the right baseline and reverses it back out to Lane. Lane tries to work his way up the right wing, and he gets pushed off by McIntyre. The out of bounds for the Cowboys off the line foul. McIntyre's first, team's first. Out of bounds right baseline for the Cowboys. Inbound by Lingenfelter. Right baseline, kicks it out to Lamelli. Left side for Kokacek. Kokacek to the top of the key, plays it over. And here's Lingenfelter driving up the right wing. He gets cut off. Roll pass to the lane for Lane. Turnaround shot from 12 is up and good. Chaz Lane, his first 2 of the night. 4-2 Clear Lake, 5:10 to go here in the first. Across the timeline, Theobald. McIntyre back to Theobald on the right side. He'll play it down to the right baseline for McIntyre. McIntyre dribbles into the lane. Stops, hands it back. Furman tries to drive. They'll kick it back out to Reiser, who steps in the lane. Floats one for 12. No good. And the rebound controlled by Lane for the Cowboys. Roll pass in for Lingenfelter on the pass ahead. He can't make the layup. The rebound Reiser for Clear Lake. Quickly to Furman. Furman front court, left side down to over to the left side for Theobald. Up and good for the three. Theobald's first three. 7-2 Clear Lake. 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Moracle. Bring it up to the timeline and across. Lions with a couple of substitutes at the table. Roll pass to the inside lane. Right side layup up and good. Lane with 4. 7-4. Clear Lake up by 3. As here's Furman to the top of the key. Off to Reiser, the right side for Theobald. Pops a 3 right quarter, no good. Rebound by McIntyre in the left quarter. Skips it back out to Furman quickly again. Theobald will try it again. This time it goes. Theobald's second 3. Halfway through quarter number 1. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 10 and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 4. Across the timeline for Moracle. Between the rings for Lane. It's double teamed and they'll pass it off to Lingenfelter. Stole it away. As here is Theobald. He had it tipped away. It goes out of bounds as Lingenfelter kept up with him on the break. And it'll be out of bounds for Clear Lake on the right baseline. Gage Larson. Braden Watkins check in for the Lions. Replace Max Larson and Luke Furman. Paxton Lingenfelter, the 6'2 freshman, will check in as well for the Cowboys. And on the inbound pass, streaking up the right side of the lane is McIntyre, and he gets the inbound feed on the right baseline and makes his first 2 of the night. 12-4 Clear Lake, 3:30 to go here in the first. Front court, Moracle out top for the Cowboys. Picks up his dribble, plays to the free throw circle for Paxton Lingenfelter. Play to the quarters, Lomelli, 18-footer right baseline, no good. Rebound Watkins for Clear Lake. Watkins across the timeline, plays it over to the right side quarter for Reiser, who drives, kicks it back to the lane. Gage Larson has it stripped away on the pass attempt by J.D. Moracle. Moracle to Lomelli, plays it back to Moracle. 3 minutes to go here in the first. Moracle drifts off to the right across the timeline, gets a return pass from Lomelli. Baseline jumper from 7 is no good. Rebound Lane on the left side of the key. He'll throw it up and good. Lane with 6. 12-6 Clear Lake. Quickly the Lions push it ahead with 2:45 to go here in the first. Worked around the horn from right to left. Watkins, left quarter, back out to Reiser. Reiser back over the left side for Watkins. Watkins getting a pick from Gage Larson. Hands it back out to Theobald. Theobald trying to step in. He'll back it out from the free throw line to the left side. Now dribbled into the free throw circle. Bounce pass off for Gage Larson. I'll kick it across right side. Here is Reiser, a 3. No good. Rebound controlled left baseline quarter for Johnny Lomelli for the Cowboys, and they'll turn it up court down by 6. Across the timeline for Moracle. Plays it to the right for Lomelli. He'll dump it down the lane on the right side of the block. He'll kick it back out for Moracle. Top of the key 3. Got it. Moracle's first 3. Cowboys cut the Lion lead at 12-9. 1:55 to go here in the first. Theobald across the timeline. McIntyre between the rings over the left side for Watkins. Watkins guarded by Paxton Lingenfelter. Plays it back out to Reiser to the right side for Theobald. McIntyre tried to set a pick, but Theobald drives down to the right baseline, gets cut off at the side of the key. Now he steps in, bounce pass across, pinball around. Will go the other way on the turnover by Clear Lake. Paxton Lingenfelter wants to go coast to coast, and he played it behind his back, or at least it looked like it. And it goes out of bounds, but they're going to say it's lashed off at Clear Lake on a touch. Or they're going to call a foul on McIntyre. That'll be his second. And the team's second. The Lions will substitute in. And we'll have a 30-second timeout for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. 92 seconds left here in the first. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. 12-9 Clear Lake the lead. Back after this here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com.
L-I-O-N-S.
Back to Clear Lake. Timeout Cowboys. They enter from the left baseline in their offensive zone. Play to the right side. Paxton Lingenfelter gets an open pass up and in on the right side layup. Lingenfelter with his first two. Cowboys cut the lead to 12-11. 1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Dylan Plaguey in the lineup for the Lions. Work back around to the right side for Furman, who steps in on the right wings. There's some traffic. Can't make the shot, though. He gets the rebound and kicks it out to Plaguey. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Gage Larson plays it back out top for Furman. Back to Gage Larson. The pass inside for Max is kicked away. So it will be Lion basketball on the violation. And he'll be out of bounds on the right sideline. Furman will make the entry. Inbound to Braden Watkins. He'll hand it back to Furman. He'll set the offense between the rings with a minute to go here in the first. Played off to the left side for Watkins. Back out top for Max Larson. To the right side for Furman. Furman back out top for Plaguey. Top of the key, 3. Book it. Plaguey's first triple of the night. 15-11 Clear Lake with 40 seconds to go here in the first. Front court, Cowboys. Morrico left side. Jacob Ruba, 5'8" sophomore, checked into the timeout. Here's Morrico left side corner. 3 no good. Rebound tipped out. To Ruba at the top of the key. He'll step in. Free throw line jumper, no. An open rebound for Clear Lake's Gage Larson. He'll turn it up court. Hand it off to Furman. Furman will play to the right side for Watkins. Back out to Furman. Furman looks back to the bench. Shot clock off with 15 to go here in the first. Furman works to the top of the zone left side. It's a pick from Max Larson. Plays it over the right side quarter. Here's Watkins driving around the defender. Lays it up, no good. Rebound control by the Cowboys with 3. Here's Lane. Half-court shot is up and just short on the rim. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score at the end of one quarter of play here from Clear Lake. The Lions 15, Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 11. Back in a minute. This is Lions basketball here on KRIB. And you're watching live online at KRIBAM.com.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Second quarter action from Clear Lake. 15-11, Lions lead by 4. They have the basketball to start the second quarter as Gage Larson will inbound to Luke Furman. Furman plays it off to the right for Dylan Plaguey. Plaguey in the lineup with McIntyre with 2 fouls. Left side for Furman. Furman bounce pass into Max Larson on the left side wing. He'll step toward the key and kick it back out. Watkins steps in from just beyond the arc. Hands it to Max Larson at the free throw line. His pass is tipped away, though. Max Larson got it tipped away out of the hands of Huxley Lingenfelter. And we go the other way with Clear Lake once again. Furman in between the rings. Plays it off to the right for Plaguey. Plaguey spins the pivot foot. One dribble over to Watkins left side to Furman. Furman dribbles to the free throw circle. Hands it back to Plaguey down to the right side for Watkins. He drives toward the lane, kicks it back out. To the right side for Furman. Furman right side from 18, hands it back out. Here is a drive and a strip and a foul as Watkins, we'll see if he steps to the line or not on the first team foul of the quarter for the Cowboys. Tristan Kakachik with a foul, his second, team second. And we got 2 free throws to come here for Braden Watkins, the 6-foot junior. Watkins, first free throws of the year. Left hand, the free throws up and good. Watkins with his first point of the night. Kobe Ort checks in, the 6'5 senior. Trevor Theobald back into the lineup for Clear Lake. Replaced Dylan Plaguey. So Watkins will step aside as well here if he makes the free throw. 16-11 with 7:12 to go here in the half. Free throw number 2 is up and good. So Watkins makes both for his first 2 points of the night. And Carson Reiser checks back into the Lion lineup. So the Lions up 17-11 with full court pressure. Reiser tips it out of bounds. So it's Furman and Reiser, Max Larson, Theobald, and Orch, the Lion 5 here. Lions continue with full court defense. The inbound tipped away, but couldn't be saved from out of bounds by Luke Furman after he tipped it away. And the Cowboys will inbound once again from the right baseline on their far end. Inbound almost tipped away again. Double team trap deep as Morkel trying to get out of it. His pass to Ruba. Did it hit it's Clarion-Goldfield-Dows calling timeout to get out of that situation. The shot clock was already down to 28. It's full timeout. We'll step aside. 7:04 to go in the half. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. 17-11. Clear Lake leading Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Back after this here on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTel fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTel is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Back to Clear Lake. 7:04 to go before halftime. 17-11. Clear Lake leading Clarion-Goldfield-Dows on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Cowboys were trapped deep in their own zone. Lions continue with full court pressure here. So they called the timeout, and the inbound will go to Ruba. Ruba hands it back to Moracle. He'll skip it ahead, almost tipped away, but controlled by Lomelli. Lomelli lost the dribble on the right side of the front court. Whistle, and they're going to call this a jump ball. They must have had the hand of the basketball and had it under control with both players, so the Cowboys will retain possession on that situation. The inbound will be back to Lomelli. Hands it to Ruba on the right side of the front court. He'll back it out. Picks up the dribble and hands it to Moracle. Top of the zone right side with 9 to shoot. So possession didn't change, obviously, in that situation. Down to the left side for Lane. Out top, worked around. Here's a shot at the horn. Up and no good. It didn't... Well, the shot clock sounded, and the ball didn't hit the rim. It's got to be a shot clock violation. The officials didn't call it, though. And the Lions almost, under the officials' interpretation, were going to throw that out of bounds as it was thrown to the official who didn't want anything to do with it. But then finally they got the right thing called. Here's Reiser in the front court. Plays it down left baseline for Max Larson, who steps on the defender. He goes up, he gets fouled. Cowboys' second team foul of the quarter. 6:16 to go here before intermission. Foul's going to be called on Huxley Lingenfelter. It's his first. Max Larson to the line for Clear Lake. He's 5 for 6 on the night.
Max Larson at the line to shoot 2 for the Lions.
Free throw first is up, and Reynolds around it falls. Max with his first point of the night. Clear Lake with an 18-11 lead with 6:16 to go here before halftime. Second one is up. That is good. Larson switches that one through. And 19-11 the score for Clear Lake with 6:10 to go here in the half. Lions steal it away in the backcourt. Here's a top of the key three, or the right corner three for Theobald. He's got his third three of the night. And a foul on the inbound, looks like by Furman. Furman's first, team's first of the quarter. And the Cowboys will make the entry from the far baseline. Inbound to J.D. Moracle. Played over to Ruba, back to Moracle. Oracle will skip it ahead to the front court for Lomelli. He had to save that from out of bounds, and he does to Ruba. Now back to Lomelli. Left quarter three off the back iron. No good. Rebound Furman for Clear Lake. Luke turns it up court across the timeline to the front court for Larson. Back over to Furman on the right side. And he'll play it on a little give and go here to Max Larson up the right side of the key. He tries to post up. He'll kick it back out to Furman. Back to the left side. Here's Ort. Lays it up, blocked away by Lane. And the ball on the rebound. It tips out of bounds off of Ort. And it'll be Clarion-Goldfield-Dows basketball. Lane will make the entry. Inbounds to Ruba. Double teamed, and the pass is off the mark and stolen away by Theobald. Pass quickly. Reiser inside to Max Larson, right side of the key, back out to Reiser. Reiser steps in, 15-footer right wing, off the glass and good for Carson Reiser. 5 for Reiser. Clear Lake opens up the lead to 24-11 with 5:10 to go here before halftime. Lomelli on a pass down court, across the lane to Lingenfelter. He's too far underneath the basket, and he doesn't make the play, and it'll be the Lions with the rebound. Orch hands out to Theobald. Theobald in the front court. Reiser, a three from the right corner. In and out, no good. Ort streaks up the lane, gets the rebound, plays it back to the left side for Larson, no good. And the rebound tipped around and controlled by the Cowboys by Lane, who gets fouled up court. I believe that'll be Furman's second. Furman's second. Gage Larson and Jackson McIntyre back into the Lion lineup to replace Max Larson and Kobe Ort. Cowboys inbound in the backcourt. Lane inbounds to Moracle, brings it across the timeline. Bounce pass over the right side. For Kokacek, he'll hand it to Lomelli at the top of the key. He'll step in. Play it back out to Lane on the right side. He'll step toward the key. He'll cut across. He'll lay it up and good on the left side glass. A little scoop shot. 8 for Lane. 24-13 Clear Lake. 4:25 left before half. In the front court, Reiser hands it off to Gage Larson. Back to the right side for Theobald. Inside for McIntyre. Right side wing. He'll play it back out. Theobald fires a three. Up and no good. Rebound tipped by McIntyre, but it's controlled by the Cowboys by Moracle. Skip pass ahead. And intercepting is Theobald. We go the other way. 4-on-3. McIntyre down the left side as Furman drives and gets cut off. He'll play it back out. Now here's Theobald up to the lane. And he will step through defenders and somehow find a way to scoop it up and in. 11 for Theobald halfway through quarter number 2. Clear Lake Bank Trust scoreboard. The Lions lead by double, 26-13. Front court Moracle. His pass tipped, but they're going to call McIntyre with a cheap foul there. It's his third and the team's third. And the Lions will take into the bench here as Drake Thompson, a 6'3 junior, will check in, as well as Braden Watkins is going to check back in. 30-second timeout for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. We'll keep it here with 3:43 to go in the first half of play. 26-13 the score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Thursday nights up at Forest City. Should be a good girls game. The Lions, of course, knocking off a rated team back on Friday nights. We'll see where Forest City falls in the rankings. They were number 7. They played an earlier game at that Hardwood Classic that the Lions boys played in earlier in that Saturday during the day. Forest City played 4th-ranked Des Moines Christian. Des Moines Christian led big, and then Forest City came back and actually led for a little bit, but Des Moines Christian won that ball game by about 5 or 6. So we'll see what the Indians do when they host the Lions at a boy-girl doubleheader, girl-boy doubleheader coming up on Thursday night. Pass tipped by Watkins and controlled. Now Watkins will play it ahead, but actually Lingenfelter with the interception. We go back the other way with the Cowboys. Across the sideline, Kokacek, left side, over to Lomelli. Lomelli with one dribble, plays it to Lingenfelter between the rings, over to the right side, controlled by Chaz Lane. Lane tries to step in on the right wing. He'll play to the free throw line. He'll play it underneath for Lingenfelter. A turnaround shot off the right side glass, up and good. Lingenfelter his first 2 of the night. 26-15 Clear Lake. 3:05 to go here before halftime. Lions working around the perimeter, right to left after getting into the front court. Plaguey back in the lineup. Hands it between the rings for Reiser. Reiser to the right side for Watkins. Watkins around a pick to the top of the key over to Plaguey on the left side. Down toward the quarter for Reiser. Reiser his pass. Saved from out of bounds by Thompson. Nope, take that back. He had a toe on the line, so to be out of bounds. for the Cowboys. As they check in Ethan Hasty, a 5'7" senior. 2:48 before halftime. 26-15 in favor of Clear Lake. Front court, left side. Kakachek plays it to the inside for Lane. Back left quarter for Morico. Morico at the left side baseline. His pass is off the mark. A little traffic involved, and now the pass to the backcourt. They're going to say, well, that's going to be an interesting one. The Cowboys say it was tipped, but all three officials in agreement that it hit a Lion hand, and then it hit a Clarion-Goldfield-Dows hand. It doesn't matter if it's tipped by a Lion, as long as it tipped the Cowboy hand, that is over and back. As the Cowboys are the last touch of the basketball. Watkins left wing, inside for Larson, give and go. Watkins drives, all the way up, no good. Rebound tipped around as Thompson tried to put it back. It's worked back out to Reiser, who hits three, no good. And the rebound controlled by the Cowboys is Lane with the rebound. Quickly pushed ahead, left side. Lane, actually the rebound by Lingenfelter, it appears. Double teamed on the left baseline, and it's tipped away from him and controlled by Plaguey. Plaguey up court, hands it to Watkins. Watkins back out to Plaguey. He'll skip it to the right side for Reiser. Reiser back out for Thompson, to the left side for Plaguey. Plaguey gets a pick from Larson, Gage Larson. Now work to the right side for Reiser. He'll take a jumper from the right side of the free throw line, in and out, no good. And the rebound controlled by the Cowboys by Lingenfelter. 90 seconds to go here before halftime. Across the timeline for Kakachek. Drifts off to the right with a dribble. Roll pass to the inside, tipped around. It's going to be a loose basketball that's saved from out of bounds. The Lions save it twice from out of bounds. And bring it up court on the break. Here's the layup up and good on the other end by Drake Thompson. Thompson's first two. 28-15 Clear Lake. 70 seconds to go here before halftime. Remember at halftime, Adam Burness will join us, the Clear Lake girls coach, and we'll also have a player of the game. Hasty from the inside to the left quarter. Here's Lane to three. That's long. And the rebound, Watkins for Clear Lake. Watkins breaks it up court, plays to the left quarter. Plaguey fires a three. Got it. Plaguey with his second three of the night. 31-15 Clear Lake with 40 seconds to go here before halftime. Morico bounce pass off to Lingenfelter. Bounce pass and the cut by it to Hasty, but he has it blocked away. And we go the other way with Plaguey. Shot clock off with a half minute to go here in the first half. Gage Larson at the top of the key to the right side for Watkins. Back out top for Plaguey. To the left for Reiser. To the left baseline for Gage Larson. Pass back in as Watkins stepped in. It's tipped away. We go the other way. Here's Lane from the free throw line. Dumps it down low, and the layup up and no good, but the foul is called, and Lingenfelter will step to the line to shoot a pair. Fourth foul, the fourth foul on the Lions in the half. It's Plaguey's first. Huxley Lingenfelter, 6'3" junior, 3 for 7 from the free throw line tonight. First Cowboy free throws. It's the first one in and out, no good. Lions will sub back in Theobald and Max Larson. Replace Watkins and Gage Larson. Paxton Lingenfelter checks back in for the Cowboys. Cowboys will clear the lane out. They don't want to foul here at the end of the half. Free throw is up and good on the second, so Lingenfelter makes the free throw. And Johnny Lomelli will check in for him. 31-15, 9 seconds to go here in the half. Inbound to Trevor Theobald. Brings it across the right side of the timeline in between the rings. Drifts off to the left. Gets it back to the top and over to the right side. Plaguey fires a three. In and out, no good. And that's how we head to halftime. Clear Lake with 16 points in the second quarter. And they held the Cowboys to only 4. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard halftime score. It says Clear Lake 31 and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Well, they've got it now listed at 16, so they must not have put that free throw on the board that Lingenfelter scored. So the corrected score, 31-16 here at halftime in Clear Lake. Back with our halftime conversation, brought to you by CLTEL, Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Back after this here on KRIB.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Back we come to Clear Lake as our halftime score of the boys game 31-16. The Lions leading the Cowboys in the boys game. The Lions girls won 72-8 tonight. And Adam Burness joins us for post-game comments. And Coach, obviously got a lot of players on the floor tonight. That was obviously one of your keys, I'm sure, going in. And a lot of different combinations of players on the floor as well tonight. And I think it was a good 32 minutes for your ball club tonight.
It was a solid 32 minutes, obviously. We had some turnovers, I thought, that were a little bit uncharacteristic in the first and second groups. But we did. We got to play some different lineups. We got to play our bench. I think we had 10 total players score, 3 in double digits. And so that versatility is always good to see. And again, what was cool to see of our team is I think we're starting to really take really big pride in our defense, and we had a goal coming in that no team in Clear Lake history has ever held a team to single digits, and already once this season we've held the team to 11, which was a school record, and so coming in with that defensive mindset, and obviously did get that accomplished, and so it's just neat seeing the bench really wanting that for each other and for the team, and came away with a nice win today.
Of the non-starters, who impressed you the most tonight?
Of the non-starters, you know what? Finley Jepson is a freshman that we kind of surprised her after practice yesterday, and then invited her up to varsity. She's had some tremendous practices and from day one, and playing very well in the JV squad. So see her come in, obviously first varsity action, first time suiting up for varsity, and knock a couple shots in, score some was obviously a cool thing. Overall, our bench did a solid job. Nobody really, in particular, really stood out just because we were solid across the board. So.
Well, you have a 3-game week as one down, 2 more to go, back-to-backs on the road. You head up to a Forest City squad that obviously had a tough one on Saturday against Des Moines Christian. They rode the roller coaster. They were down 26-8 after the first quarter, but they came back and led late in the game, but Des Moines Christian came back and won that one. A rated matchup down at that Hardwood Classic that this Lions boys team was at in Fort Dodge on Saturday. And what do you see out of Forest City coming into Thursday night's game?
Well, they're a very talented squad, and obviously one of the bigger games that we'll play this season. Again, like you mentioned, Bob, a ranked team, and I truly think our team should be in position to possibly be ranked this week, and so I'd love to see a ranked matchup going into Forest City. On the road, turn the page. We got 1 day for preparation. I'm very used to and accustomed to Forest City, obviously being in the top of Iowa Conference the last 3 years at GHV and playing Forest City twice a year. They play an up-tempo system. They're going to throw lots of different defenses at you, full court press. Very hard-nosed defensive team, and can score a lot of points. Just solid across the board. Use a lot of players. It's going to take our best effort to walk out of there on the road with a victory.
Then you get to head down to Humboldt on Friday night, and that's always a I don't care how good or bad both teams have been. That's always been a tough gym to win in for the Lions through the years.
Yeah, it certainly is. And obviously any kind of conference rival and opponent like that, we really look forward to the challenge. And obviously we'll be coming off a game the day before and on the road, and we flipped the page and hit the road very fast again. Nice thing is, though, we got Christmas break coming up. So don't need to worry about pacing ourselves. We'll take it one game at a time. We'll worry about Forest City, and as soon as that game's done, I'm sure we'll be jumping on the computer, watching film and preparing for Humboldt.
Talk about who you brought up for your player of the game tonight.
Yeah, Ashley Amble. I thought she did an outstanding job in the post. You obviously using her size and skill on the interior to score over Clarion-Goldfield-Dows, and we knew that was an advantage coming in. And we came in wanting to establish the paint. I think on occasion we get a little shot happy, especially early in the game. We want to establish the paint early, get some inside shots, and let our three-point shooting come from inside out. And so Ashley did a nice job of sealing and getting position and early and really establishing herself and throughout the entire game whenever she was in. So,
Coach, appreciate it. We'll talk to you on Thursday night in Forest City.
All right, we'll see you then, Bob.
Clear Lake coach Adam Burness, and he'll hand off the headset to Ashley Amble, the player of the game, and Ashley back up here and just talk about your effort tonight. Obviously, got 19 points total, so just talk about your effort on the court tonight.
Well, tonight, just the main focus was really focus on details of everything, bringing that all together, everything from practice, looking at things that we may have missed or not done as well at Algona, and just playing well as a team, being unselfish and working on our passing too, and rebounding. We're really trying to make an effort with rebounding this game, so crashing the board all the time. This game, I just focused on what I always do, turn and shoot, and it paid off for me. But it was good passing inside too. Can't do it without good passes. Yeah.
Talk about, obviously, two tough games coming up. You head up to Forest City. We know they're a ranked team, and coming off the weekend loss to a ranked Des Moines Christian team, and then you turn right around and go to Humboldt. Talk about your thoughts on what's ahead.
Well, it'll definitely be a challenge. Forest City beat Algona by about the same as us, and it's kind of hard this early in the season. It's kind of hard to know where we stand with these teams. Only 5 games in and 1 loss for them. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But we're scouting them, and we know they got a big presence, and they just play really well as a team. So just focusing on bringing it all together for us, and the little things in practice once again. And then Humboldt, last year there was losses, but we'll have to it'll be hard going away back to back. That'll definitely be difficult, but we'll have to prepare ourselves and get some sleep on the bus home from Forest City maybe. But just staying focused and not making sure that we're all rested up and fueled and ready to go.
Ashley, great night once again, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, Ashley Amble with comments at halftime. Thank you very much. 19 on the night for her, 13 for Jacelyn Ainley, 10 for Gwen Grimm, and the final score is 72-8 over Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Halftime score here, 31-16. The Lions boys leading Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. We'll start the second half after this break. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB. As the CLTEL halftime show brought to you by CLTEL, internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
Second half action about ready to get underway here at the Lions Gymnasium as the Lions with their starters on the floor. Jackson McIntyre will inbound to Trevor Theobald, Luke Furman, Carson Reiser, Max Larson, the Lion 5 here to start. 31-16 Clear Lake leading Clarion-Goldfield-Dows in this North Central Conference contest, and McIntyre travels. Trevor Theobald had 11 in the first half. Dylan Pliggy was 6. 5 for Carson Reiser, 2 apiece for Jackson McIntyre, Drake Thompson, Braden Watkins, and Max Larson, and 1 for Luke Furman. As it's stolen away on the inbound in the backcourt, Theobald with a steal, got it to Furman, can't put away the layup. We go the other way with the Cowboys. They were led by Chaz Lane, who had 8 in the first half, 3 apiece for Huxley Lingenfelter. J.D. Moracle had 3, Paxton Lingenfelter had 2. Cowboys front court on the right side. And is played to the right side of the key. Lane, turnaround shot for 12, right side of the key, no good. Rebound controlled by Furman for Clear Lake. Luke turns it up court across the left side of the timeline between the rings for McIntyre. Steps in. He'll lay it up and had it blocked away out of bounds by Lane. It'll stay with Clear Lake. First, McIntyre had foul trouble in the first half of play. Picked up 2 quick ones and then got his third. And now the bounce right baseline for Furman on the inbound right quarter. Here's Reiser at 3. Got it. Carson Reiser with his second 3 of the night. He's got 8. The Lion lead winds to 18 at 34-16. Glad to have you along on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB Mason City Clear Lake. Also glad to have you along if you're watching online. KRIBAM.com is where you can find the link to our KRIB Sports YouTube page. A shot by Lingenfelter blocked away by Larson. He gets it back. He throws it over to Lane, who gets fouled as he tried to lay it up on the left side. Trevor Theobald's first. Chaz Lane to the line where he is 17 of 24 on the season. Cowboys were only 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Right toward the end of the half, Huxley Lingenfelter had a pair of free throw attempts. Back iron no good on the first for Chaz Lane. Cowboys appear to have all 5 of their starters on the floor here to start the second half as well. Second one no good. Rebound tipped out to the free throw line and controlled by Trevor Theobald. Huxley Lingenfelter, Johnny Lomelli, Tristan Kokacek, J.D. Moracle, and Chaz Lane for the Cowboys. They're 5 here to start the third quarter. Right side, Theobald front court, top of the key. Here's Reiser at 3. That one missed it all and out of bounds. Inbound on the far side. Work back here to Lomelli on the right side in the front court. He'll drive and lay it up and good. Lomelli's first 2 of the night. 34-18. Quickly at the other end, Furman beats him down the floor on the pass up court. And Furman with his first basket of the night. He has 3 total after making a free throw in the first quarter. 36-18 Clear Lake. 6:10 left here in the third quarter. Between the rings, it's Chaz Lane. Plays it over to his left for Kokacek. Back out top. Work to the right to Moracle from Lingenfelter. Play to the left side. Taking a 3 and stepping along as Kokacek toward the free throw circle. Now back to the left side of the free throw line. Jumper from there by Lomelli's no good. The rebound, Max Larson for Clear Lake. Larson ahead for Theobald. Down to the right side for Reiser. Free throw circle Larson. Back left quarter. Here's Theobald a 3. That's no good. And the rebound battled for and controlled by Lomelli for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. His pass is off the mark and is trying to pick it up Theobald as it hit off of the hand of Kokacek. Hit Theobald's foot. He tried to reach down and pick up the basketball, but across the sideline. And it is out of bounds for the Cowboys deep in their backcourt. On the sideline, about 3 feet out from the quarter. The Cowboys skip it ahead, and it's stolen away by McIntyre. Now back up to Furman. Furman played as a cross for Reiser. Reiser up the right baseline, bounce pass across. Here's Larson. He tried to go up. It hits the top of the backboard, so it's out of bounds. And it will be Cowboy basketball. Lions go to Humboldt on Thursday. Go to Humboldt on Friday. Go to Forest City on Thursday. 6:15 with the girls on Thursday. 6 o'clock with the girls game on Friday, with the boys game to follow here on KRIB and on our KRIB YouTube page. Stolen away behind the Lions on the other end. Furman ahead to Max Larson, who lays it up no good. And the rebound controlled by Kokacek, who lost the basketball to be out of bounds, and they'll say Clear Lake basketball. Gage Larson checks back in for Clear Lake to replace Max Larson. Paxton Lingenfelder checks back in to replace Chaz Lane in the Cowboy lineup. And Chaz Lane being looked at. He's pointing towards his nose, so I'm not quite sure what the situation is, but he did take himself out of the game. He made the motion to get him out of the lineup. McIntyre left quarter. Looks to step in. He lost the basketball and picked up by Lomeli. Lomeli hands it back to Moracle. Moracle across the timeline, sets it up between the rings, skips past the left quarter for Paxton Lingenfelter. He'll take a 3 from the left quarter. In and out, no good. Rebound, Theobald, Clear Lake. Quick skip pass, and as Larson breaking away from behind. He got fouled. 2 shots to come. Cowboys' first team foul of the quarter. Kokacek's third. Now take that back. It's on Paxton Lingenfelter. His first. Gage Larson to the line where he is shooting his first free throws of the year. First one is up and good. Gage's first point of the night. 37-18 Clear Lake. 4:30 to go here in the third. Second one up and good. So Larson 2 for 2 on the trip. His first 2 points. It's 38-18. Lomeli through traffic to the front court with a pass to Paxton Lingenfelter. Right wing from 10, no good on the jumper. And the rebound, McIntyre for Clear Lake. McIntyre outlets to Theobald. Theobald across the timeline. He'll play to the left quarter. Reiser at 3. Got it. Reiser's third 3 of the night. He's got 11. Timeout. Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. 4:11 to go here in the third. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 41 and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 18. Back after this here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust, one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
Back to Clear Lake. 41-18 Clear Lake. 4:11 left in the third. Lions looking to sweep their first North Central Conference doubleheader of the season. Out of bounds Cowboys after taking the 4th of 5 timeouts. Far end entry. Moracle will get the inbound pass from Chaz Lane, who's back in the ball game now after being checked out. They bring it across the timeline right side. Moracle will down the lane right baseline. Back out to Moracle, high right wing. Double teamed there on the sideline. He'll dribble it out of that. And now dribble into another double team trap. Pass to Lane, but Theobald's got his hands on the back. It's his second, the team's second on the foul. Out of bounds on the right sideline for the Cowboys. Halfway through quarter number 3. 3:52 to go in the third. 41-18 Clear Lake on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Skip pass, a little bit too high for Lane from the right quarter to the left side. And the Cowboys turn it over. Cowboys were in a win, held to 51 points by Humboldt last Friday. The Cowboys only mustering 18 points so far here with 3:33 left in the third. Another three from Reiser. Short from the top of the key. Long rebound left side, controlled by Huxley. Lingenfelter for the Cowboys. Quickly ahead, Lomelli in the front court. Hands it back to Lingenfelter, who drives on the baseline. Kick back to the quarter is a three, up and no good. With a rebound by the Cowboys off the miss by Kokacek. Here's a left baseline jumper for 15 by Lomelli, no good. Rebound put back up, no good on the left side by Lane. We've got to foul the rebound as it was controlled by Gage Larson. Cowboys, their second foul of the quarter. It's the second on Huxley Lingenfelter. Lines will substitute in Luke Furman and Dylan Plaguey. Jacob Ruba and Ethan Hasty will check in for the Cowboys. The lines will inbound from the far end. Furman across the timeline. Pushes it to the right for Plaguey. Plaguey brings it out top, backing into Braden Watkins. Hands it off just to his left for McIntyre. Left side of the free throw line jumper. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled. Huxley Lingenfelter for the Cowboys. Up court, Ruba brings it across the left side of the timeline. Dribbles off to the left. Back to Lingenfelter with a pass. He'll play it to Morical. Watkins trying to step in and tip it away, but Morical now handed off to Lane. Lane to the top of the key. He'll hand it back to Ruba. Ruba dribbles on the right side. Now back to the top of the key. Lane fakes a three, steps along. And a jumper no good, but Lingenfelter the rebound underneath on the missed shot. And to lay it up and in. 41-20. Lingenfelter with 5. Plaguey to the front court quickly. To Gage Larson underneath right side. Kicks to the quarter. Three on the way. Up and no good for Furman. Rebound loose. And finally gotten to Braden Watkins. As Plaguey was, I believe, the one falling down and somehow got it to Watkins on the left side doorstep. It's 43-20. Entry pass to the right side, stolen away by McIntyre. McIntyre coast to coast. He'll lay it up and no. And the rebound tipped around, and McIntyre gets it back after the triple tip. And now McIntyre goes up. He gets fouled on a short jump attempt in the lane. It'll be the Cowboys' third, and McIntyre to the line. Chaz Lane with a foul is first. Jackson McIntyre, 13 of 16 for the year from the free throw line. Here to shoot a pair. Lions will substitute Drake Thompson, as well as another player here as McIntyre makes the first. Kobe Ord also checks in. 44-20, Clear Lake with the lead. 103 seconds to go here in the third. That's 143. If you do not do the math. As McIntyre makes the second. Now Thompson checks in. He's checking in for McIntyre. Set of bounce far end, 45-20. Across the timeline, the pass to Lane. Lane double team, plays it off to the right. Paxton Lingenfelter will play it to Hasty. Back out to Paxton Lingenfelter over to Morical. On the left side, here's Ruba up the left side baseline. Trying to pass it across the baseline. And it's safe from out of bounds in the hands of Paxton Lingenfelter. The pass inside tipped away by Ruba to Ruba. And now here's Lane. Throws it up after spinning up the right baseline. No good. Rebound is tipped around. Paxton Lingenfelter can't make a left side layup. And we go the other way after the rebound by Thompson for Clear Lake. Pushed in Furman to Watkins. Back out and around the horn to the right side for Plaguey. Minute to go here in the third. Plaguey on top for Furman. Furman will play it over to the right for Plaguey. Plaguey gets a pick from Thompson. Steps toward the top of the key. Hands over to Watkins. Left side for Furman, who's trying to step in. He got tangled up. We go the other way on the turnover as the Cowboys will pull up in the right quarter. In the front court, Ruba will play it back out to Morical. Down to the right baseline. The pass goes, but it's over the head and out of bounds of Paxton Lingenfelter. 39 seconds to go here in the third. Lines up by 25, 45-20. Furman will bring it across the timeline. Hands it off to his left, almost tipped away from Watkins. As Paxton Lingenfelder got his hand in there. Goes out of bounds, left sideline. Pass to the backcourt on the inbound to Furman, who'll bring it back across at center court. Plays it off to the left for Watkins. Watkins are on a pick to the top of the key. Dumps it in for Ort. Ort tries to go up. He'll kick it to the right corner. Here's a three from Furman, up and good. Luke's first triple. 48-20 Clear Lake. 10 seconds to go here in the third. Front court lane, top of the key. Played off to the right, tipped away out of bounds. No, it did not. I thought Kobe Ort got his hand in there, but the official says no. Cleanly out of bounds off of the Cowboys, and on the lines with 4.4 to go here in the third. Inbound Furman to half court. He got fouled by Ruba at half court. It's the team's fourth. It's Ruba's first, so Cowboys had a foul to give. Top little inbound, left sideline. And Jeremy Ainley wants to draw one up here. And it's a full timeout, so we'll step aside here for 30 seconds. 2.8 to go here in the third. Clear Lake up 48-20 over Clarion-Goldfield-Dows on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We're back after this here on KRIB.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Tomorrow, the Clear Lake Lions Club is doing a Toys for Tots fundraiser. If you want to bring a new unwrapped toy, or you can make a cash donation as well. 1 to 2 o'clock tomorrow. Go to the south door. That is the door by the city parking lot. Out back at the Clear Lake VFW from 1 to 2 tomorrow. Alley-oop is stolen away by Moracle, and time runs out here in the third. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 48 and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 20 as the Lions outscore the Cowboys 17 to 4 in the third quarter. Back for the fourth after this here on KRIB.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
Back we come. It's the fourth quarter as the Lions well ahead 48-20. Here as we head to the fourth quarter. Lions with their 5 starters on the floor here. McIntyre and Furman, Theobald, Reiser, and Max Larson. Kakachuk gets the inbound for the Cowboys. They'll bring it across the timeline, and he'll skip it ahead after a trap. And Chaz Lane, the jumper in the lane, is up and good. 11 for Lane, 48-22. In to the right side of the lane, and Max Larson with a hook shot up and good. Right in the middle of the lane, 50-22. 7:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass, top of the key, Moracle. Left side lane, back out for Kakachuk. Roll pass to the inside. The hook shot is up and no good by Huxley Lingenfelter, the rebound, Clear Lake by Theobald. Theobald worked around from right to left, down the left baseline for Max Larson. Larson tries to spin the move. He lays it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Huxley Lingenfelter for the Cowboys. Skip pass ahead. And the drive, and we've got a blocking foul called on the Lions on the drive. Pressure Risers first. Chaz Lane to the line where he is 0 for 2 on the night. First one's no good. Second one's good. So Lane makes the free throw, 12 on the night. 50-23. Theobald front court to McIntyre. Spins up the lane. Throws it up off the glass and no good. And the rebound control by Lane for the Cowboys. Quickly ahead, Paxton Lingenfelter hands it out to Kakacek. He'll dribble on the left side. Hands it back to Huxley Lingenfelter in the left corner. Now back into Lane. Hook shot from 12 is no good. And the rebound control by Furman for Clear Lake. Lines up court to McIntyre on the left side. Inside for Max Larson. And he had it stripped away. We go the other way with the Cowboys as they play up to Oracle. And now it's going to be tipped out of bounds, and it's going to go Clear Lake's way. Shoot tie here by Tristan Kakacek. It's Furman will inbound, top of the key, Max Larson. Hands it back to Theobald. Theobald plays the top of the key riser, pops a three. That one missed and goes out of bounds. 6 minutes left here in the fourth. Clear Lake up 50-23. Cowboys up court. Paxton Lingenfelter gets the inbound and plays it back to Kakacek. He'll bring it across the timeline. Roll pass to the right side. Moracle dribbles down toward the quarter, kicks it back out. Paxton Lingenfelter over to Kakacek. Three on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down and stripped is Lingenfelter. Huxley Lingenfelter goes out of bounds. They'll stay with the Cowboys on the right baseline. Kakacek looks. Roll pass tipped around left side out of the hands of Lane. He gets it back. Tries to go up. He'll kick it back out. Here's a three on the way up and no good for Paxton Lingenfelter. Rebound right side. Layup up and good for Huxley Lingenfelter. 7 for Huxley Lingenfelter, 50-25. Front court Furman quickly. Try to pass it down to Max Larson. It tips out of bounds. It'll go Cowboy basketball. Lane to make the entry. Inbounds to Moracle. Double team trap. He gets out of that with a pass up to Lane. Lane brings it across the timeline. And he dribbled off his leg, but picked up by Paxton Lingenfelter. Works it back out to Moracle. Hands it back out to Kakacek. Kakacek, free throw line for Huxley Lingenfelter. Plays it down low. Layup up and no good by Moracle. Rebound tipped down. Here's a runner up and good by Kakacek. His first two of the night, 50-27. Lions up by 23 with 4:55 to go here in the fourth. Across the timeline, McIntyre plays it over left side for Furman. Furman back over to McIntyre on the left side. He drives. He'll lay it up and got it blocked away. And the Cowboys will run it out here. Here's Paxton Lingenfelter. Stops and he had it blocked away by Max Larson on the right side layup attempt. Goes out of bounds on the right baseline. It'll be Cowboy basketball. Gage Larson. Braden Watkins check in for Max Larson and Carson Reiser. Jeremy Ainley will be up for post-game comments after the contest. I'll have a player of the game as well. .434 left here in the fourth. Pass out on the right side, Lingenfelter, Paxton Lingenfelter. He'll lob it out to Oracle. Oracle over to the left side. It's lobbed down low to Chaz Lane, and a whistle of a foul called. Gage Larson with a foul, his first. Chaz Lane back to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Free throws up and good. 13 for Lane. Dylan Plaguey back in. Second free throw is up. That is it and out. Rebound, Gage Larson for Clear Lake. Skip pass ahead quickly. Plaguey plays it across the baseline to Watkins. Play back out to McIntyre. McIntyre spins the lane. He'll lay it up and good. McIntyre with 6. As the Lions lead of 52-28 on the Clear Lake Bank of Trust scoreboard. Cowboys pass it around, tipped out to the top, but gotten back into lane. His turnaround shot from the left side of the key is no good. The rebound controlled by the Lions. Ahead for Watkins, who lays it up and good on the other end. Watkins with 6, 54-28. At 3:45 to go. Watkins hands it off left side for Oracle. Pass across to the right side of the key for Lingenfelter. Huxley's shot no good. Rebound controlled by McIntyre for Clear Lake. McIntyre across for Theobald. Theobald left wing 3 up and no good as it bounced on the rim. Hits the shot clock. And be out of bounds in favor of the Cowboys. Timeout. Cowboys back after this. 3:21 left in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank of Trust scoreboard 54-28. Back after this here on KRIB.
The CLTel fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming. CLTel is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
Cowboys take their final timeout with 3:21 to go. Clear Lake 54, Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 28 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. So the Lions moments away from going 3-0 and capturing their first conference victory. Of course, won 14 straight last year to take the conference title. Across the timeline, Kakachek is passed still it away by Watkins. He'll play it to the trailer Plaguey. He lays it up and in. Plaguey with 8, 56-28. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. Round to pick Kakachek to the free throw lane. Bounce pass off. Here's Paxton Lingenfelter who lays it up and good on the right side drive. 4 for Lingenfelter, 56-30. Quickly on the other end, it's Watkins trying to do a reverse layup. So he went up the left baseline. Trying to get it reversed down the right side. He got fouled. Cowboys' first foul of the quarter. And the third on Huxley Lingenfelter. Cowboys will do a whole line change here as Braden Watkins to the line to shoot a pair. Free throw first is up and good. Lions substitute in Drake Thompson and Kobe Ort. Replace Gage Larson and Jackson McIntyre. Madden McIntyre also checks in to replace Trevor Theobald. For the Cowboys, it's McCoy Yackel, a 6-foot senior. Ethan Hastie's back in, the 5'7" senior. Johnny Lobelli is back in as well. Free throw second is up and good for Watkins, who is 4 for 4 on the night now. It's 57-30. Across the timeline, Jacob Rube also checked back in. He's been in the lineup in the past. It's a pass to the right, left quarter goes out of bounds. Armando Melendez, a 6'1" sophomore, also checked in on that line change with Watkins at the free throw line. Now the basketball go out of the building, or did it go underneath the bleachers, or what do we got here? Well, I'm not sure what it was. Out of our sight, Kobe Orts gets a tip of the cap for helping the official. And we'll come into the line offensive zone with Braden Watkins. Round of pick tipped away from behind. Loose basketball picked up by the Cowboys by Ruba. Ruba outlets to Lomeli. Bounce pass to the right corner for Ruba. Ruba looks inside. He'll step toward the free throw line. Hand it back to Lomeli. Lomeli dribbles on the right side down to the baseline. Kicks it back out to Melendez. And now underneath the basket is McCoy Yackel, and his pass is still all the way. Here's Planky up court. He'll pull it up on the left side. Play it to Mad McIntyre. Now around the horn, Thompson. Watkins, right quarter for Ort. Ort, one dribble. Looks for help now. He plays it out to Planky. Planky to the free throw circle. Back over the right side. Here's driving as Watkins from the right side of the lane. Up and no good. Around the roll down the rim. But the rebound on the jumper. Short one for Kobe Orts in the middle of the lane for his first two of the night. 60-30. 100 seconds to go in this one. Three on the way, no good for McCoy Yackel. And we go the other way with Clear Lake. Planky, front court, round the horn. Up to the top for Ort. Pass inside, tip back out. Now controlled by Watkins. Back to Mad McIntyre, travels. See Trammell dribble in from the right side. Isaac Brownlee. And Kobe Hoddenfield. Check in for the Lions for the first time tonight. 1:24 to go. 60-30. Across the timeline, Ruba. Hands it off left side. Crew Garza also checked in, I believe, for the Cowboys. Here's a three up and no good for the top of the key for Yackel. The rebound controlled by Mad McIntyre. Quickly pushed into the front court. From the left quarter, worked around from left to right. Now dumped into Ort on the right side. He gets fouled from behind. Follows on McCoy Yackel. It's his first, only the team's second. Right at the minute mark left here in the ball game. Watkins skips it out to the right quarter for Brownlee. Back out top for Mad McIntyre. Dumps it left side of the key for Ort. Back out to the top of the key. Here's a three up and in and out. No good for Brownlee. And we go the other way with the Cowboys on the rebound. 45 to go on this one. Ruba to the top of the key. Off to the right side. Here's a three on the way. Up and no good for Melendez. The rebound for Watkins for Clear Lake. Quickly ahead to Ort, who goes up and lays it up and in. Ort with four. 62-30. Pass up court. And a little scooper in the lane is up off high off the glass and good for McCoy Yackel. His first two, 62-32. With 24 to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass up court tipped out of bounds by Aruba. The Clear Lake basketball on the right sideline. Even with the free throw line. Shot clock off. Lions don't have to shoot if they don't want. Mad McIntyre gets the inbound, hands it back to Watkins. Back over the right side for Mad McIntyre. Plays it across for Brownlee. Down to 10. Hands it back to Mad McIntyre. Back over to Brownlee. And he'll play it back to McIntyre, and the Lions will just run out the clock here. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard final score says Clear Lake 62 and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 32 as the Lions sweep the doubleheader. Be back after this here on KRIB and watching online at KRIBAM.com.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Back to Clear Lake as we look at the boys' game here. Final score is 62-32. Lions pick up their first North Central Conference victory of the season, as the Lions led 15-11 at the end of one. Then they really extended out the lead to 31-16 at the halftime break as they held Clarion-Goldfield-Dows to 5 points in the second quarter, scoring 16 for the Lions. 17-4 the difference in the third quarter, 48-20. Then a lot of substituting in the fourth quarter. 14 for Clear Lake, 12 for the Cowboys. Final score is 62-32. Looking at the book tonight, Trevor Theobald and Carson Reiser both had 11. Reiser had 3 threes and a 2-point field goal. Theobald scored all of his 11 points in the first half as he had 3 threes and a field goal as well. 8 for Dylan Plaguey off the bench. 8 for Braden Watkins off the bench. It was 6 for Jackson McIntyre, who dealt with foul trouble in the first half. Luke Furman was 6. It was 4 for Kobe Orts, 4 for Max Larson, 2 for Drake Thompson, 2 for Gage Larson. And Plaguey not scoring in this one. Kobe Hoddenfield and Matt McIntyre and Isaac Brownlee got in late in the fourth quarter. For Clarion-Goldfield-Dows, they were led by Chaz Lane, who had 13, 4 points underneath his average. 7 for Huxley Lingenfelter. It was 4 for Paxton Lingenfelter, J.D. Moracle with 3, 2 apiece for Johnny Lomelli, Tristan Kokachek, and McCoy Yackel. Playing and not scoring, Jacob Ruba, Crew Garza, Ethan Hasty, and Armando Melendez. And I believe there might have been another player that's snuck in the lineup that was on the bench, but that's the balance of at least my book here for the Cowboys. Clear Lake 3-0, 1-0 in the conference as they pick up a victory of 62 for Clear Lake and 32 for Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. The post-game continues after this as we wait for Jeremy Ainley, and we'll also have a player of the game back after this here on KRIB, live online at KRIBAM.com.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student-athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Back we come to Clear Lake as the Lions win the boys game 62-32. And Jeremy Hanley just stepping into the booth here to make some post-game comments. And Coach, that second and third quarters is really when you took control of this game, as you held the Cowboys to 5 points in the second quarter, 4 points in the third quarter, a total of 9 in that two-quarter stretch. And you pick up your first conference victory of the year.
Yeah, I thought maybe not as clean as we had hoped, but we just got a little inconsistent there. I didn't think we, I thought we let maybe a couple non-calls offensively affect us a little bit, I thought we attacked the rim well. I thought we got up and did some really good things. It's just, we seemed like we couldn't get a call, going at the rim there, and they did, I guess. But, at the end of the day, I was happy we made shots, made 9 threes. Some guys came in and gave us some great effort and gave us some great minutes, and we were able to get a little deeper, maybe deeper than some of our guys thought. And, credit to them. That's why you come and you work hard and you do what you do, and you never know. And, we're trying to build depth and trying to get there, and it was good to see.
Well, then you obviously were able to get a lot of players in the ball game again tonight and get some different combinations of players, and that's some of those things you needed in the early season to start building, like you mentioned, that bench strength.
Yeah, definitely. I thought we got some depth, we got some guys in there, but most importantly, I thought, they remained to guard at a high level. We let 11, 5, 4, and then, at the end they got 12 in the last quarter. But for the most part, like I said, I thought whoever we sent in there did a great job defensively and, stuck to what we were trying to do. But yeah, we're going to need depth. We're going to need more bodies and see what we can do.
Before we talk about your choices for players of the game, turn right back around and go up to Forest City on Thursday and then head down to Humboldt on Friday. And first things first, what is Forest City going to bring to the table this year?
Well, they're going to, mix it up defensively, box and one, face guard, man, 1-through-1. They're going to play every zone that we've ever seen in our life. So, be ready for a lot of stuff to try to slow us down and try to muck the game up a little bit. So, and they've got a lot of guys that can shoot the ball. So, they're hitting a lot of threes on the year, and the big kid's big and athletic and, really plays with a lot of energy. So, and that's always a tough place to play. It's always a good environment, and we're just going to have to be ready to go.
Well, and then the next night, that's a tough place to play too, down in Humboldt.
Yeah, it's another road conference game, and nothing's easy. So, we've got to, we told the guys yesterday in practice that, you can't drink the poison of a good win. You can't drink the poison of a bad loss. You've got to, not listen to the naysayers and just keep going.
Your players of the game tonight, one guy came off the bench who had some great minutes, Dylan Plaguey.
He did. He did. Dylan, I don't know how much he thought he was going to play, but, he hasn't been the greatest in practice, but, sometimes you got to trust your gut. I thought yesterday he had a pretty good practice, and sometimes as a coach, you just trust your gut and say, hey, I think he's going to give us something, So I told him right before the game, I said, be ready. I don't know if he listened to me, but credit to him. He came out there, played hard. and really got after it defensively. Made a big save in front of our bench, and then obviously made shots. He can do that, and we're going to need him to do that. And I think he maybe saw the light that, hey, I got to roll. I got to figure this out. So, really happy for him. He's a good kid. He's awesome to have around. He's got a heck of a shoe business. He's going to be a multimillionaire someday just because of what he does. But great kid and can shoot it, and great family and stuff. And then, obviously Trevor's just been Trevor. Like we talked before the game, he's been a great leader. Somebody we're going to rely on. And I thought that second quarter when it was kind of, back and forth and it's a 4-point game, he kind of got us going with a couple shots and, made a couple threes, but then just decision making around the court is just really good, and once he started really pushing the tempo, it was, he made some great decisions, got everybody going, and that was good to see.
Coach, as always, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you Thursday in Forest City.
Thank you.
Thanks again. Jeremy Ainley with post-game comments. And who's going to go first? Trevor Theobald, who had 11 points all the first half of play, and just talk about a couple of good wins back on Saturday. Of course, the win down against Kemper, and then tonight some good defense by your club.
Yeah, no, I thought we played really good on Saturday. Obviously, we are not at our best right now. I think we were a little bit slow tonight, but we really came together as a team, played some good defense.
Yeah, defense was the key in this one. You shut them down to 9 points in the middle 2 quarters combined, and and obviously the kids had to step up on the court with Jackson getting in some foul trouble early, and some other people on the court like you, and behind us, Mr. Plaguey, had to step up in that role.
Absolutely. We practice with these guys every day. We got a lot of guys. Everybody on our team is good. So I didn't doubt anybody's ability. Anybody can go off on any given night. So I just think trusting in each other is our biggest key to winning right now.
Talk about the road trip to Forest City and Humboldt Thursday and Friday.
Know a couple people from Forest City. They're good. Okay. They're good ball players. Last year we had a tough time with them. So, they're obviously a good team, so we got to prepare good for them. And then Humboldt, they're a good team. They've been consistently been a good team ever since I've been in high school. So, we got to look forward to both those, prepare well. And playing back-to-back, I think we really got to be locked in.
We look forward to Thursday and Friday night. Congratulations on a great game.
Thank you.
Trevor Theobald with 11 points on the night. Now Dylan Plaguey will step in. He had 8 points total, but some good play off the bench. Yeah, just go ahead and say, don't, here, I will help you with that. I will help you with that, because you want to make sure you have both of these. Don't stretch them too far either, because we don't want to break them. Coach always likes to squeeze them together and make sure he fits on his head, but that fits on you perfectly. Talk about stepping up tonight and having to come off the bench and play a key role tonight.
Yeah, you never know when your time's going to be, and it's just important to know your role. And I knew that maybe I wouldn't play, maybe I would, and just be ready to get in there and play hard.
Talk a little bit about what you've been trying to work on to improve your game.
Yeah, just trying to pick up my defense. Usually my offense is, I can kind of shoot it. That's about all I do. So I got to make sure that I can lock in on the defensive side and make sure I can get more minutes.
And now, like we were talking about, trip to Forest City and Humboldt. And what are you anticipating?
Yeah, those are 2 big games right before Christmas break. We want to get those 2 wins and go into Christmas break excited. And Humboldt always brings a big crowd and gives us a good fight. So these are 2 important games for us, especially since they're away. We're going to have to bring our own energy because the crowd's going to be going against us.
All right, Dylan, congratulations on a great night. We'll see you in Forest City on Thursday.
Thank you.
All righty, Dylan Plaguey with comments. Trevor Theobald before that. I can take those out of your hand. And those are our players of the game. Once again, Theobald with 11. Carson Reiser also had 11. And Dylan Plaguey had 8. Braden Watkins had 8 off the bench as well, as the Clear Lake boys win 62-32 in the opener, in the North Central Conference opener for them. The opener tonight here was Clear Lake 72-8 over Clarion-Goldfield-Dows. Once again, a cowgirl program that didn't play last year at all, and trying to get that program restarted and turn in the right direction. But it was Ashley Ambler, player of the game, with 19 points, 13 for Jaden Ainley. Jace Linley, pardon me, and at 10 for Gwen Grimm as the Lions pick up another victory there. Our next Lions broadcast comes your way on Thursday nights when the Clear Lake girls and boys basketball teams travel to Treetown, Forest City, for non-conference action. Last time they'll be able to say that, as Forest City will join the North Central Conference next year. Our pregame will start at about 6. The girls' game at 6:15 with the boys' game to follow on AM 1490 at 96.7 FM KRIB and on KRIBAM.com. Head there and you can follow along to our KRIB Sports YouTube page to watch all the games. Let's get our final scores tonight here in North Central Conference play from Clear Lake. Clear Lake 72 and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 8. On the boys' side, on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, Clear Lake 62 and Clarion-Goldfield-Dows 32. Bob Fisher, so long from the Lions Gymnasium in Clear Lake.
You've been listening to coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and watching on KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage was brought to you by CL North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Your home for the Clear Lake Lions all year long is KRIB and KRIBAM.com.